that time looks right. That one doesn't. Oh, whatever. I don't know what's going on with my time. The nice number? Kind of. I thought about putting it in the title. I thought about being like, 469, nice, but like, really it's just 69. I feel like doing every 69 was... Hi, Pixel. Well, you a little early. Yeah, I see this still doing 859. I don't know. Let's start stretching. Hi, Ewo. It's okay, I prefer early. Yeah? I'm so excited. Yeah, I mean, I just don't like being late. I hate being late. I feel like I have disrespected people if I'm late. Now, I don't know if I feel that with stream. Because in my mind, I'm like, nobody's depending on stream. Like, if I've made plans to play Deep Rock Galactic with somebody, they'd be waiting for me, and that'd be rude to be late. But with stream, it's like, I don't know. It doesn't feel the same. I'm excited. It's Halloweeny. Happy. Last time for Halloween, I don't think I might have been alone for Halloween. And not a single person came to the door. And I was like, alright. But I, like, turned out all the lights and basically did the whole, I'm not home, I'm not passing out candy, I'm a grump. Go away. Lungus. I'm hoping by the time I go to the store next time, there will still be discount candy. There should be. It doesn't usually go, like, super fast. Grumpland? I don't like doing, like, Halloween stuff because I don't like going to the door. I don't like having to do nothing, right? I want to play a game. I don't want to have to get up constantly to go to the door. And so, like, the idea of, like, oh, I can't play anything, I can't commit to anything, and I just gotta be ready to go to the door to give you shit for 5 hours is like, bro, this fucking sucks. Those lunges. It is 2 days in a row with no Icy Firehead Pats. I miss him so much. He actually woke up at the end yesterday. I hate it when it's just Mormons, too. What do Mormons do on Halloween? I've never dealt with Mormons on Halloween. Do they, like, show up and they're like, Halloween is bad, you shouldn't? Hi, Kodiak. Hi, Elder. Howdy. Hiatus. Yeah, at least the ones in Indianers do. It's wild. So you just get a knock at the door, you open the door, and they're like, sir, we would like to remind you that Halloween is a holiday that celebrates supernatural and demonic entities. You shouldn't celebrate this holiday, and doing so perpetuates their strength in our... And you're just like, wow, you're just the life of the party, aren't you? And close the door? Because that's insane to me. That you go, wow, nice costume, Mormons. That's the most unpleasant costume I've seen tonight. Just get a goat head door knocker with the pentagram on its forehead? He won't knock. If people came to my door like that, and I could tell what group they were, you know, Jehovah's Witness, Mormons, Christians, I'd be like, wow, door-knocking Christians. That's the most scary costume I've seen tonight. It's so unpleasant and, like, ugly. Then they'd be like, it's not a costume. I'd be like, oh, ew. Close the door. We're at the bendy stretches. My foot's going through the thing here. Get a monkey with giant balls. Elder? Elder what? Hi, Ra. Like the one Schlatt has. Greetings, Zealand. Elder, you know we're talking about, like, things you can get to stop Mormons from coming to your door, right? I question the concept of getting a monkey with giant balls. A monkey knocker with balls? I just wouldn't want that on my door. I was thinking, like, circuit balls at first. I was thinking, like, does Schlatt actually have a fucking monkey? No? Okay. He has a giant bronze monkey with giant balls. It's based off a real monkey, though. Okay. Is it his door knocker? Because that would probably keep the Mormons away. That would be an effective way to do that, I suppose. Rock nuts. Hi, North Prince. We're at Cami Stretch, right? Chat, do this. Hi, Octomage. I bet Octomage has been to this map before. Hi, Zuvi. Boy, Octal, I Stretchland. We are in our stretches. Hi. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Hi, Big Deck. I'm VIP here. You'd seen that before, right? That's like 2 weeks, I think. What the hell? Oh. Oh. Make it go away. No! Oh, okay, I can make it go away. Is it just me? Or Ewan's voice weird? Or is the world just really loud? There's like bugs or mosquitoes or something buzzing around. It's a little like, we'll be done with it soon. Eland aiming to get those legs. Oh, boy, Big Deck. What have we done? 2 squats? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's in time with the song. Warrior of the Rabbit. Big Deck, did you ever play Rabbit and Steel? Killing psychologically. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah? Yeah. So, I mean, VIP in this map. Oh, okay. I was like, you've been VIP for a while. It was fun. I was playing it last night, and so when you said Warrior the Rabbit, I should have thought of the video you sent me, but I just thought of Rabbit and Steel. Dancing Girl was my favorite. You fucking gambler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. He synergizes so well with the relics. God, I know. It was the one dagger, right? The hyperspace dagger that's just like, well, your special does a bajillion damage now. Like, she's good. I mean, Dancer is really good, and like in a lot of the World First and speed runs, they were using Dancer. My absolute best is Ancient, but I'm not super consistent with Ancient. I am more consistent and generally good with Druid. But I never, like, pop the fuck off with Druid. Whereas Ancient, it's like, alright guys, I now do 3k DPS. Literally, I don't give a shit about any of you. You can just die in the corner. I'll finish this up. And so, with Ancient... Oh, Druid is good, but needs certain relics to get there. Well, so, I disagree, Big Deck. With Druid, it's like, I feel like no matter what happens, I'm gonna do well. I can take, like, 3 different secondaries. I can take, like, 4 different specials. And there's really only one primary I like, but, I feel like with Druid, I'll do well with damn near any build. With Ancient, I very much need a defensive gem and a special gem. Nothing else matters. Hi, Gale. Everything else, I'm like, whatever. But I need this. Well, I don't really need the special gem, although it's really, really nice. It's like 500 DPS. The special gem, I need. If I don't get the special gem, I feel like trash and I wasted a run. But it's the defensive gem that I just fucking need on Ancient. I then consider myself pretty decent at Wizard, Heavy Blade, Thief, and what's the last one? Oh. Bruiser? Is it Bruiser? Thief is very powerful. I forget Ancient. Ancient is the pet one. Ancient is the one where you throw out the pet, and then your defensive brings it back to you. And then you throw it out with secondary, defensive brings it back to you. And then you have a really long special that's like 20-second cooldown. But every time you use your secondary, you take 6 seconds off of the cooldown. And then when you use your special, wherever your pet is, it just goes whoosh, 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 whoosh. You are a pet. Hi, Global. For a few people, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Big Deck. I need the Emerald Defensive. If I get Emerald Defensive, it puts my defensive on a 4-second cooldown. And when you use your defensive, you get a charge of your secondary. And so, if I can get that, and I can take 3 seconds off of my defensive cooldowns with items like Kappa Shield or Black Steel Buckler, I can get a 1 second, ideally I get a 1 second cooldown on my defensive. That means I use my defensive, I get a charge of my secondary. I throw the secondary out. A second goes by, I've got my defensive again. So I pull it back, I get a charge of my secondary. I throw that shit out. And it's just this, like, infinite recycling of cooldown for your secondary, which lowers the cooldown of your special. And if you get the Emerald special so that your special automatically goes off, it is just like your 20-second cooldown special just constantly going off. Just fucking constantly. Hi, Joe. And so, like, if I get to that point, if I have Emerald special, Emerald defensive, and Kappa Shield. I'm literally just holding down secondary and defensive and just running around the map. I'm literally just like, all I gotta do is stay alive, and these two things going off will make me do 2k DPS. I have one more squat. And then yeah, if I get items that increase my special damage, or like do procs when I use my defensive, that just make my damage go higher. The highest I've seen in the toy box mode is 3.4k DPS. Did the music just get fucking louder for me stepping to the left? $16:30 start on plank. BRB a few minutes. Need to use washroom? Okay. Oi Joe, oi Zubi, Kappa Shield. Normal voice global. Maybe they added recently, I don't remember that. No, it's from the start. Etland, hi Big Deck. Zubi, hi Big Deck, hi Gale, hi Pixel, that's good. I can't tell whose emote is. I'm guessing that's Frosted Bricks. 3 more hours? Is the Monster Hunter Wilds demo in 3 hours? Fuck. There must be a constructed sound wave there. 2 waves from 2 audio sources combined to add sound. Is that how it works in VR chat? I want to be done flanking already. We're not even a minute in and I'm like, man, this fucking sucks. North Prince, what's in 3 hours? You can do the walk in 3 hours, then play Monster Hunter all day. You're doing great. I've got it pre-downloaded. I've got my shaders compiled. I think they wanted you to plank for 3 hours. Oh, God, you're right. 3 minutes, fucker. I wish the Monster Hunter Wilds demo was out in 3 hours. I want to play it so bad. Even though I know I'm going to get bored in 2 hours, because I'll be like, I'm not working toward anything. I can't keep any of the shit I'm killing. I thought it was in 3 hours. I think it's tonight. I think it's like midnight tonight. One more minute. We've got 2 minutes down. Hippo Walker. Hi, Nyashu. I have a lab today, so I might run over a few kids coming back home. Huh? 1 more hour. 30 more seconds. You know, because it's Halloween? Oh, I see, I see. Don't run kids over, Pixel. 20 more seconds. 15 more seconds. Make their ghost outfits a reality. 3 more minutes. Shut up. 9, 10, no. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I started counting the wrong way there. Can I just lay here? No, it's a weird-ass creepy graveyard. We can't just lay down in a graveyard. I come home late when there's a lab. I got a Mustang, so it's like a pit bull. I have to wrangle back, you know? Listen, Pixel, listen. It should be late, right? Like, once it's like 7 to 8, most of the kids, they're not out trick-or-treating anymore. Fun fact I wanted to tell you. I met the members of the Twilight Brigade that exists in VR chat. They apparently are avid fans of Dot Hack like I am. And they're a cast of characters that play them very well. Oh. Pixel with the Ford Mustang. I need this up. We're starting with a Star Wars video today. You guys wait there, I'm gonna change. Alright, now you can't see me. Their fault for being out when Pixel is free. Like 3 to 4 years younger than me, yeah? Oh, they had the echoey bloop. John Cena Lynn. You can't see me! Okay. Okay. Where are you, Lynn? That's good. Oh my god, it sounds so quiet now. The bugs were like so fucking loud in my ear. Yeah. We're walking through Balmora. They pitching around again. Zuby, you should remember this zone. We did this at like level 15? 3 to 4 years younger than me. Their fault being out when Pixel's free. I offered Ewan to be in the back seat. But you know, he doesn't like going out. Yeah. Where Ewan walking time? I do. Neil's just waiting for the wild demo. Have fun times with the slimes. I don't know about that. There's something about knowing that they're not really slimes, that they're actually spiders, that's a little like, ugh. But the animation that they gave is kind of wild. It does just look like it's slime fucking you. No, I literally want to just run around the map. Like, I just want to explore. Monhun Wild. Yeah. I'm so excited for it. I'm normally really bad with beta, so I don't know if I'll spend too much time on the beta. But we will see. We will see. There's a very high possibility that I, like, try, and it's like, bro, your graphics card sucks. What you doing? And I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay. I've been very good with my money the last 2 years. Moving in with my parents, I have been able to live very, very frugally. And very suddenly, I have 3 potential bills coming up all at once, which is like, oh god. One of them is treadmill. One of them is computer. Monhun Wild, come back with a richer PC, hasn't. Alu. Alu. Ah. Imagine having 60 to 70 bucks for a new game. You just bought a whole computer. So it's a little understandable that you're a little strapped right now. Now, that being said, you know the pipeline. You know how this works. Hi, Frostshiro. Oh, it's Froshiwo. Hoi Frost. Probably have to update the driver as well. Yeah, I didn't think about that. That shouldn't be too bad though. I look like a giant compared to these people. Bro, Black Ops 6 is 80 euros here, which is like $86. Yes and no. It's on Game Pass. If you're out there buying Black Ops 6, what the fuck? Just play it on Game Pass. It's that easy. Proxy and Kuro are actually playing it together right now. And I'm pretty sure both of them are on Game Pass for it. Am I leaning? I look like I'm leaning to the left a little. Black Ops 2 is still 60 bucks? Huh. I'm not paying 20 bucks per month for Game Pass. I wouldn't get Game Pass just for Black Ops 6. But if you have Game Pass already, that's a pretty good deal. If you really wanted to play Black Ops 6, but you knew you were only going to play it for like a week, then Game Pass would be the ways to do it, but all in compared to the average Empire Servant. I want Black Ops 6 just for the campaign? Alright, I'm definitely leaning. What is... I'm gonna reset this tracker. Yeah. That looks way better from when I calibrated a moment ago. Not 20, is it? I thought it's cheaper. It's $15, and you get to try COD to see if you like it. No games there I don't already own that I want to play. Yo, Leland. I didn't know you were like that. Hi, Lefty. I would get Game Pass just for Skate 3. I decided I'll get Black Ops 6 from my key site. Once they have it in stock, it's only 56 euros there. You don't have to wait a couple months. Kuro told me to play it with him, and I was like, Kuro, my love. The closest thing I play to a shooter is Deep Rock. Absolutely not. Hi, Dr. Error. Thankfully, I grew up waiting for sales, etc., so nowadays I too just wait for at least 50% sales on Steam. You know what's crazy? I used to buy just like random games I thought looked cool, and then I got into WoW, and I stopped buying games. When I got into WoW, it was just like, I am content, I'm happy, this is my forever game, and I never need anything else. Anytime there was a game that I wanted, or a WoW expansion, I was buying like the premium early access shit. I would spend $20 extra on like 3-day head start. And like, this happened recently. With The War Within, they had a 3-day head start. You paid an extra $20. And I was like, fucking, why would I do that? I would not pay $20 for 3 days of WoW, that's insane. But then I think back, you know, I used to do that for every game. I did that for this game. When this game came out in 2013, I bought the head start. And I was like, you have to be a fool to not buy it. You're gonna get 3 days behind everyone on progression? What an absolute moron. And it was just like, it's just so crazy looking back at me that I was so hardline in that thinking. If you wait for that much of a discount, the next COD game is already released and the MP is deserted. That's crazy. Also, I can replay a game multiple times. Even 100% it twice and not complain. And some people just run through the story and that's it. Head Start, it's the actual release date just at premium. Some people look at that. Thankfully, COD is dead for me already. Pat Sealand really had games for jobs, thankfully. Pat Sealand was a turbo elitist and looked down on everyone else. I'm actually waiting for Delta Force? Pat Sealand was like, I am an elite raider. And anybody that's not clearing the level of content that I am is worse than me. These dirty casuals don't understand. They couldn't comprehend the mechanics I've done in raids. And like, I used to be one of those people. Now, here's the thing. Anybody that still plays WoW has been a Mythic Raider at some point. So, like, everybody's good. Everybody's also kind of bad. But, like, I look at even casuals now. There's some casuals that you see that you're just like, what the fuck is going through this dude's head? What is he doing? But there's a lot of people who, like, I expect the majority of people to be just as good, if not better than me. And, like, here's the other thing. A lot of them, anytime somebody gets an ego, anytime somebody starts being like, guys, I know what I'm doing, I start being like, here it comes the phrase. And they go, I used to be a Mythic Raider. And I'm like, there it is! Literally, like, 80% of the game or some ridiculous number. I'm making this off the top of my head. Something like 80% of the game, it feels like, has been a Mythic Raider at some point. Delta Force on Koyo's birthday. 1v1 me on Rust Map mod in Pummel Party, Ewan? Good lord, no. I don't even own Pummel Party. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really want to get it. Pummel Party is so fun. I feel like I missed the wave. I feel like it came out, and I didn't get into it, and now playing it, there'd be all these people that are like, you know, they know all the stuff, they know all the tricks. And I would just get annoyed. Which is how Murder was for me in VR chat. With Murder, I didn't play it right away. And then I tried to get into it years after, and everybody knew everything. Everybody knew, like, all the little shortcuts. They knew all of the, like, clue locations. They knew the physics for every gun, every weapon. It was just like, I don't like this. The Rust map? I bet I'ma whoop that ass. Pummel Party, but instead of Pummel Party, it's just us pummeling each other in bed. Yeah, Pixel? Oh, there it is. There's the first use of it. I think that's the first use. Yep. The first use. We have uploaded a new emote. A long free use. Pixel was the first one to use our head pat emote. Hi, Dingo. You learned. Alright, as a smart cookie, I already loaded the shaders for Monster Hunter Wilds. Good job, Zuby. I want a drink. I was going through my VODs yesterday, and I'm like, man, I've downloaded the Ocarina of Time stuff, but I actually need to upload it, which I need to do some editing. I need to cut it in half and then upload it, so I went to do that, and I realized I didn't have the full VODs. I was like, oh shit. So I went to download that, and the other half of the VOD, the big VOD that I needed to download, well, this is a lot bigger than I thought it was, had 1 day left until it was deleted from the VODs channel. Yeah, Octomage? I got bothered at work. Well, hopefully that's done with. Yeah, I did it. Thanks, Octal. Very cool. Surprised it's that head and not the other? You saying it looks too happy? And not lewd enough? Basically, yeah. Procrastinator Lynn strikes again. Procrastinator Lynn almost had a big problem. But we saved it. We have the, we have all of the Ocarina of Time footage downloaded. We have part of it cut and exported. That's probably going to be a lot of what I do today. Is I cut up the Ocarina of Time footage. So I need to create there's 2 Ocarina of Time days. The first day was 16 hours. So I needed to cut the walking part of that day out, and then I export that to YouTube. And then I need to take the Ocarina of Time footage, cut that in half, and export that each time and upload those to YouTube. Then I need to take the second day, which was like 14 hours. I can cut the walking part out, which leaves the Ocarina of Time part as 11 hours. And then I don't need to cut that in half. I can just upload that straight to YouTube. A lot of exporting, a lot of uploading, a lot of just, oh my god, ugh. But, no big deal. And then we'll do the Wind Waker footage soonish. Octal Mage was Feet Chan the whole time. I'm pretty sure I've seen them in the same room, so... Honestly, I can't believe Twitch approved the Stomp one. We're so done, Lynn. Almost made a fucky wucky. Uh-oh, what'd you do? Or me. Yeah, I almost did a fucky wucky. If I lost Banjo-Kazooie and Ocarina of Time, I'd have been fucking kicking myself. I'm actually kicking myself for the Banjo-Kazooie stuff, but if I'd done it 2 times in a row, I'd be like, I never learned. Here's the way it goes, Octal Mage. They don't actually approve them. You have auto-approval until you don't. So if I upload emotes, they just get uploaded. Unless it's like, unless it has like, you know, sex in the name, they're not going to check it. Even Gasm or Butt, I don't know if they check those anymore. But like, if it gets reported, if somebody reports the emote, or like 3 people report an emote because it's lewd, then they will check it. And if they deem it inappropriate, they will remove it from the channel, and they will impose, not a lock on your channel, but they will say, you don't get auto-verification anymore. So what will happen is, like, you'll upload an emote, and it'll basically sit in limbo for 2 weeks while they approve it. And then it'll get uploaded. And if you don't fuck up for, like, 5 months or something, you will get auto-verification again. But they basically take away auto-verification for you. And you just lose it if you fuck up. But you could just upload a dick. Like, I could just upload Yulin Dick. And it would be, like, literally just a dick, and that would get uploaded. Uploading emotes isn't a right, it's a privilege, Twitch probably. Somehow don't have any butt emotes. Justice for Pantscrap. Yeah, these were in limbo for a week. Really? Then I am surprised they, allowed them to go. Hang on. Octal Mage? This is gonna sound like a bad question. Do you stream? Did yours just auto go up? That's wild. Yeah. LOL, no? But so the emote had the tag S-Octo. SM-Octo. Is that like a different channel? Somehow don't have any butt emotes. For a long time, butt emotes weren't allowed. they've kind of allowed them again, but they didn't advertise. They didn't advertise that butt emotes came back. They kind of just sneakily changed it, so it's not like everybody brought their emotes back. Don't know how to ask this without sounding rude. Is all you do walk or do you play games? Hi, Genki. It's not rude at all. It's a fair question. I'd say 99% of my content is walking. Well, no, I'd say 70% of it is walking, and then maybe 20% is like just chatting and talking to stream. Once I go 5 miles, I'll kind of relax in whatever, you know, VR chat world I'm in and just hang out with stream. Keep the conversation going while the exercise is done. Every 50 days, I will play a game. As kind of like a celebration of, you know, we did this many days consecutively. So on day 450, we played and beat Wind Waker. But 90% of the time, the vast majority of the time, it's me walking through video games worlds. The secret is, this is a just chatting stream in disguise. Justice for Pants Grab? Oh yeah, these were in limbo for a week. That's crazy. I'm glad I auto-verification for my emotes now. Took me 3 months of streaming to get there? Wait, really? I always had auto-verification. Like, I never had to wait on my emotes. Yours just auto-go up? That's wild, LOL no. Mine too auto-go up? Yeah, it's just a friend. I helped them make the emote? Okay. I was looking for some gameplay, but you seem like someone I'd like... So I stayed to find out? Yeah, if you're looking for, like, VR chat gameplay, like any other VR chat stream, there's gonna be a lot of just chatting streams. There are people that, hi, love, that do focus on, you know, the games in VR chat. I know Sean VR plays a lot of games. Maruka Ko, they do a lot of games in VR chat. I want to say G Kyo, but he's been playing out of VR chat games lately. Took me a week for my emotes. Hi, honey. I did this zone with Huntera. We did this one... We were Republic, so we did this one around 30. Hi, Kumi. What was I talking about before? Emotes? Yeah, I've never had to, like, deal with verification wait times. I was very slow to get emotes. It took me, like, 2 to 3 months to get emotes. This is fucked up. I don't know the progression of, like... Hey guys, if we get this many more subs, we have more emote slots unlocked. Starbucks Coffin and Willy Fly. They basically made it so that I never have to deal with emote slot unlocks. Because in like my 3rd or 4th month of streaming, Star just showed up and gifted 50 subs. And then Willy got one of those, and Willy was like, we gifting subs out here? And gave 50 subs. And Star was like, we are. But I'm winning. And gave 50 more. So, like... Hi, Bits. I'm at a point where, like, my actual sub count is usually so much lower than the sub count needed to unlock more stuff, because I just hit all those unlocks because of those 2 fucking freaks. I love them dearly. Eland obviously earned auto-verification by being super wholesome. Yeah? Wolf Mother, hi sweets. Okay, yeah. You're chill, but I'm looking for gameplay. I think you'd grow a lot if you played more games. I appreciate the recommendation. I don't really want to play games on stream. I very much want to exercise, and I very much want to make it a social aspect that makes exercising fun. So, like, I appreciate the recommendation, but, yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Good luck finding more game streamers, though. I don't know if you're looking for just VR chat games or, like, any games. Ball, exercise crap, understandable. Just a suggestion for a growth perspective. I understand that. I will say most people might take that as rude, just so you know. Growth would be great. Growth would be fantastic for me, but it is like my 4th priority. My number 1 priority is get healthy, which when I started streaming, I was 205 pounds. Now I'm 135 pounds, so I've like succeeded in that. Second goal was make some money. Third goal was, you know, make friendships doing this. And I've succeeded in all 3 of those. So like, in my eyes, my stream is perfect. I wouldn't want it to do anything else with it. Yeah, you making me groan all right. Oh. That type. Wait, does your tramp stamp glow? A little bit. It's not supposed to, but yes. There's a, I don't know what it is with VR chat model makers. Every single one of them wants tattoos to glow. And I'm like, why? I don't want fucking runes carved onto my skin. I wanted a tattoo. Not trying to be rude, more saying, I think you would excel. Not trying to pressure you, just saying personally, I'd be super interested. I get that you're not trying to be rude, but let me put it into a different perspective. Imagine you like something. Like, think of your favorite game. For the hypothetical situation, let's say your favorite game is Elden Ring. Well, somebody comes up to you and they says, you're playing Elden Ring? Well, you should actually play Call of Duty. I think you'd have way more fun playing Call of Duty. And you're like, okay, cool, but like, I didn't ask. And I'm having fun playing Elden Ring. It's kind of the same energy as that, where it's like, hey, even though you're totally happy and satisfied doing this, don't do it, do this other thing. And it's like, I guarantee you, like I promise you, I have thought about my stream growth more than you, who has come in with this being your first day. Like, I promise you, I have thought about it more. Now, I appreciate that you are just trying to help. It's not coming from a place of maliciousness. It's not like you're trying to, like, irk me off. You are trying to be helpful. But I want you to, like, realize that even though you're being helpful, people are going to take that as rude. It would appear I'm in a sleep-in streak. I see fire. Your ball is very wiggly. It is. Glowing tattoos are super neat, though. I understand glowing tattoos are... They're very pretty to look at. And for an aesthetic, they can be very neat and cool. But if I'm like, my OC is just some dude, it doesn't make sense for me to have glowing tattoos. You'd be way more popular if you just played Fortnite, let's be real. I actually don't know that I would be Octomage. Because one, I'm not good at shooters. There wouldn't be much appeal of me playing Fortnite. And two, I do not have the skill set for playing a game and streaming at the same time. Anybody who's watched me play the Day 50 streams or the Stardew streams, I am really bad at communicating with chat and playing the game. I can do one, and then the other functions at like 0.5. So I'm either playing the game and ignoring chat for minutes at a time, or I'm reading chat and like running into a wall. I'm 100% trolling. There's a reason I'm here every day right now? Okay. There are people... There are people that, like... They have fucking chameleon eyes, and they can read and play the game no problem. A good example of this is Suisse from Hololive. I think we've all seen the clip. If you haven't, look up Suisse Tetris. There are clips of her playing Tetris on advanced where she's dropping blocks and doing T-spins. These are things that are like extremely fast-paced and requires thought to do. And while she's doing this, she's just reading chat. It's almost like there's someone else playing and she's reading. But there isn't. She's just that good. If Yulin played Fortnite, I wouldn't be here. Understandable, makes sense. Actually, let me rephrase. When parts of the tattoo glow, not the entire thing. That's something to say, but I'm gonna be nice to the dude. Don't worry about it. Well, my point is you'd be popular doing anything. People come for the streamer, not really the game. For the most part, yes. For the most part, there is a lot of growth and people there for the game. So, like, if I was playing Fortnite, I think some of the people here would leave. Some of my favorite streamers, if they're playing games I don't like, I'll tune in another day. You got the ball in your head and you're some dude. Maybe the glowing is another mutation. No! Say cheese instead. I do the big sit in those streams. Freya, sweetie, ball, bork, 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 Shiro, hi, cutie pie. Pixel. Suisse, boy, icy. I, kawaii llama. Boy, Freya. I need a drink. You would give totally different audience. Burf Big J play Peck Fort. Did you have a stroke in the last few words there? I do agree, though. They're very different audiences across different games and against different styles of content. I'm very happy with mine. You know, as going back to read chat is very appreciated. You know who I learned it from, Dingo? I learned it from Ogirls, who is one of the, biggest inspirations for how I stream. The style of content that I stream in. And Ogirls would straight up be 8 to 20 minutes behind in chat. She would never just I'm missing these messages, I gotta catch up. She would just fucking read the whole thing. Just 20 minutes behind, she's still reading 20 minutes ago. And it was just like, oh my god, Ogirls. We tease her so much about it. You know the answer? Fortnite walking videos. I'm against making Fortnite walking videos if I can. If Fortnite has a creative mode where you can just go into the game, go HUDless, and just slowly walk through it, I'm against that. If you played, gotcha. I've cracked the code. Mage hug. It have creative? Gen Zealand. Oh god. We're not doing Fortnite next. Even if it has a creative mode, that'll be a while from now. It needs more than just creative mode. It needs creative mode, it needs HUDless and first person. I also need walking speed. I didn't know that was a thing I needed in games, because I just figured most of them had it. I would need a way to slow myself down. Does Fortnite have custom game modes? Would there be a way to make a custom mode where it's everybody moves at 50% speed? It also needs to tickle Yulin, otherwise he'll sit there and complain about it. What? Hello, Pixel? They do have custom games now? Maybe we make some Fortnite walking videos. Someone made me play a custom prop hunt? That's funny. And it was actually fun. Prop hunt is just, if you can get it in your game, it's just fun. It's always fun. Prop hunt sounds cool. How does prop hunt work in Fortnite? Does that, like, still have the storm coming in? Or is it, like, you start the storm over a town? Fortnite is just Roblox now? Prop hunt on, like, the massive map sounds questionable. No storms, just a custom map with a bunch of props? Okay. Could you use the main map? Well, I mean, I guess if it's got custom mode, you could. If someone's built up prop hunt, they could build up prop hunt with the different areas. Or with the main map, I bet. That's a good question. I bet you could use the normal map. That'd be legendary. Like, so imagine the main map, but it has a randomized location. So, like, you start a round of prop hunt, and it's like, today, or this round, you're in Tomato Town. And it's like, oh shit, we've got, you know, the 4 or 6 buildings of Tomato Town. And, let's say the props, they're stuck inside the storm that is around Tomato Town. But the hunter, they actually spawn in at the same time. They just have a vehicle on the other side of the map. And they're just fucking driving there as fast as they can. It's gonna take them like a minute. And that's the time for the props to find a spot. Is it a Lego prop hunt? No, it'd be Fortnite prop hunt. I just wanted a multi-day long 100-player massive prop hunt? Oh, God. That sounds crazy. There is a Lego prop hunt? So it's both Lego and regular, I see. Where are you getting Lego prop hunt? I'm confused on that, Dingo. Where did Lego prop hunt come from? There's a Lego Fortnite? There's a Lego everything. But I feel like, you know, we're talking about Star Wars, and somebody's like, so it's just Lego Star Wars. It's like, no. It's just Star Wars. There's no Lego. We're talking about prop hunt in Fortnite. Thought it was a prop hunt. I thought if it was prop hunt, it would have to be in Lego Fortnite. No, I think it's just in Fortnite. Fortnite collaborated with Lego, so Fortnite has Lego game modes as well. Yes. But this prop hunt that we're talking about has nothing to do with Lego. Also, we're at 1.5 miles. The guy on eBay isn't getting back to me. I'm pretty sure he's taken the money and run. So I'm gonna have to get a refund through eBay. Be like, yeah, phone's stolen. Can't unlock it. Damn, that's wild. It's crazy to me that this guy is, like, making a living doing this. Like, he's getting a hold of stolen phones, creating an eBay account, botting it, selling those phones, because these accounts have a positive rating now, and then, like, ghosting that account and just creating a new one. And it's like, that's so much effort, bro. You could have just gotten a standard job. Do you really think that the reviews were botted? Were just botted? I do. It had like 5,000 positive reviews, and it was like 99% positive. And I'm looking back at it, and I'm like, you know what? That's a little sus. At the time, I saw that, it was like, damn, this guy's a fucking, you know, he's a veteran. He just does eBay and resells stuff, and that's his thing. But now I'm thinking about, like, 5,000 with 99% positive. That has to be botted. They could just be buying stolen accounts that already have good reviews. They could. Some people are just losers no matter what. I don't even think he's a loser no matter what. I think, you know, maybe this was easier for him. I'm very hesitant to, like, this guy, like, obviously this is illegal, and he's scammed me and probably hundreds of other people, and that sucks. But, I don't think he's doing it maliciously. I would imagine, he's got bills to pay. I actually have a story about this. It was in my good news section. I mean, he's obviously a winner. He's just Scandland. Just because he's good at it doesn't mean he isn't a piece of shit. I'm not saying he's not a piece of shit. And I'm definitely not saying he's not a piece of shit because he's good at it. I'm just saying he's a human being. But there's a project in Indonesia. It's called Project Hue. And basically there's this conservationist out there who she is targeting the shark fin farmers. So there are a lot of fishermen in Indonesia that they hunt sharks. They catch them, and then they cut their fins off and then dump them back in the ocean. And this sells as a delicacy. And they especially sell well in China. And this is fucked up. We know that this is like really shitty. It's horrible. It's inhumane. But this conservationist has found that a lot of these fishermen in Indonesia that do this, hi Kisu, they're doing it out of desperation. They're doing it because, they used to be a construction worker. And the construction industry has crashed there. Or they used to do this as a job. And they can't anymore. They're doing it because they have bills to pay, they have families to feed, and they're having trouble finding work. But, they grew up as fishermen. They know the oceans like the back of their hands. And so, what this conservationist lady does is she goes and finds, she contacts these shark fin groups, and she teaches them how to do tourism rigs. And so she's helping them convert their boats to, giving tours, and it's causing an uptick in the tourist industry for Indonesia. And the people that she has worked with so far, it's working really well. And because these guys know the ocean so well, it's there's no better tour guide. Imagine you're getting a tour from a 25-year-old dude. And he's like, yeah, I've been exploring these oceans for 20 years. And you're like, how fucking old are you? And they're like, 25. And it's like, you started when you were 5? And it's like, yeah, I was out here with my dad. Right? These guys, they know just the entire area. They know all the stuff. They know all the seasons. They know all the species. They're fucking perfect as tour guides. And so she's finding these shark fin hunters, teaching them how to be tour guides, teaching them how to run a business as a tour guide business. And she's finding a bunch of different specializations, right? Some of them are focusing on, day trips. Some of them are a deep sea fisher will be I want to go to Indonesia. I want to go on a 3-day fishing trip. And they're like, okay, we will go out to this part of the ocean, do some fishing there, and come back. You'll be in an area where you'll find these species and there'll be no one else in the area. And they're like, that sounds fucking rad, right? And so she is tackling the whole shark fin issue, but with a level of compassion, with a level of hey, let's not just go out there and shoot these guys. They're complete assholes. They're evil. They should deserve to burn in hell. It's she recognizes these are people too. And the vast majority of them are doing it out of desperation. And I've seen footage of her interacting with them. They look so happy. They look so happy to be doing something that doesn't feel awful. There's gotta be something soul-crushing about cutting off an animal's fins and dumping them back in the ocean. That's just it's cruel. And even if you're oh, well, I'll fucking stab its brain real quick to put it out of its misery. That feels miserable, right? That's gotta be ugh. So they all just look so much happier doing this. I have a bunch of other good news stories. The good news guy I was watching, he did a video 2 days ago. I'll just go through those right now. The first good news story was that as of yesterday, the United Kingdom has completely stopped using coal energy. They had one final coal generator plant, and it shut down yesterday. I don't want to see if the shark population rebounded since then too. I mean, so this is just in Indonesia. There's a lot of places in the world that do this. I'm hoping it rebounds. There's a lot of sharks, but when you look at the actual number of sharks being hunted and killed every day, it's staggering. It's like, holy shit, wait, how many? The last number I saw was like 30,000 sharks are killed per hour in the world. Which is like, not per day, per hour. Which is insane. I don't even know how they're going through that many sharks. That's good. I hope they have a plan to put the ashes somewhere, though. That's the trouble we're facing in the US. What do you mean, put the ashes somewhere? I like sharks. Of course it's regional, but you're saying this is making a huge difference? So maybe it's noticeable in Indonesia? Yeah. I'm hoping it's noticeable in Indonesia. Obviously, this is like one organization and one woman, right? She herself is not going to change the world, but you know, hopefully it inspires a lot of people like her. A lot of projects like this one. I've actually not heard of the ashes thing, Pixel. Because I feel like that would have been a problem whether they were decommissioning coal plants or not, right? Like, if you're running a coal plant and generating a lot of ashes, you still have to deal with that whether the coal plant's running or not. And so, I feel like, that's a little disconnected from the coal plant shutting down. If anything, the coal plant shutting down would just stop the generation of ashes, so I don't know. But yeah, UK, last coal plant shut down yesterday. They are now all of their energy from solar, hydro, wind, gas. I think a big portion of it was gas. Nuclear. The other benefit of this, when people close down a coal plant, the literal mega gallons of ash stored at the plant has to go somewhere, so they're typically buried somewhere. My uncle had a company that did power plant mitigation and dismantlement. Well, okay. Did they not have to deal with that if the coal plant was running? Like, would those ashes not pile up after 10 years to the point that it inhibits the factory from running, and so they just have to, like, do something with that? Or is it like, somehow in burning the coal, you burn some of the ashes and you hit an equilibrium point where the ashes stop growing, but then you stop the coal plant and, like, you still have this mountain of ashes? Hi, Lee Pebble. Thank you for the follow. Mega Gallon is a real unit? I wouldn't expect it to be. But if you say it is, I'm like, you know what, that's not surprising. The other benefit of shutting down the coal plants is that all the old coal mines are being repopulated by bats. And so bat populations are kind of endangered around the world, and they're using these coal mines to repopulate, which is like, oh hey, bonus. The latter, ashes are an unburnable byproduct. Pog fruit bats? I don't think it's specifically fruit bats in the UK. I don't even know if there are fruit bats in the UK. But that's a bunch of stuff. What do we call this bunch of stuff? Fuck it, call it a mega gallon. This one's kind of big. Scientists in Australia have discovered heat-tolerant corals. So a big problem around the world is that temperatures are rising. Very slightly. But, you know, if the whole world is 2 degrees higher than it usually is, things that were barely within their heat range, their temperature range, are now 2 degrees outside of their temperature range. And corals were like that. Corals have a temperature range of like 5 degrees. And if you increase the world temperature by 2 degrees, they are now hitting the like upper end of that and dying because they cannot handle how hot their new temperature range of their ecosystem is. And so this causes coral bleaching. This is where you get all the vibrant and pretty corals, you know, reds, blues, greens, yellows, and they just turn white and die. And it's like, oh, well that fucking sucks. Time for them to mutate? That is exactly what has happened. We are discovering heat-tolerant corals that, for whatever reason, can just handle the heat way higher than all the other corals. Like that 2 Pokemon? And so what scientists are doing is they're trying to, like, grow these heat-tolerant corals as much as possible and spread them in areas that have been experiencing coral bleaching. They're evolving. Corals, they're a keystone species that end up providing a suitable ecosystem for like millions of other organisms. And so if the corals die, a huge section of the sea just dies. Which is like, oh fuck, that's a problem. And so finding heat-resistant corals is like, not a lifesaver, but like a species saver. Like it's is a big deal. We're at 2 miles. Hell yeah. Woohoo, 2 miles. You're doing great, Yolan. Thank you. Holidays? No, we're in the middle of good news. Other scientists... So that was scientists in Australia. This is scientists in Virginia. Scientists in Virginia have discovered a way to turn coffee grounds into water filters. So basically, they've, like, been able to magnetize them and use them to just, like, swirl around water to remove oil, microplastics, and harmful chemicals. And, like, we've known that coffee grounds can do this for a while. We're only just discovering a mechanism to, like, really utilize them to clean water. More good news. We've got a lot more good news. The contraptions for coral restoration is very cool. They look like little Minecraft farming things in water. Where they've got them all blocky and sectioned off. Scientists in Virginia. Oh, nice joke. Moving on. Wow. I think specifically it was a college student at one of the Virginia universities. But yeah. That's a good use of coffee grounds. And we always need things to clean water. Especially now that we've got fucking microplastics going on. California is suing ExxonMobil for advertisements about recyclables. So, ExxonMobil has apparently been advertising for decades that everything is recyclable. You should recycle because everything can be reused. And in recent years, we've kind of learned, hey, wait a minute, that's not true at all. In fact, most of recycling isn't reusable. But ExxonMobil has been, like, kind of justifying their, absolutely devastating effects on the planet by like promoting recycling and making it look better than it actually is. And so California has said, nope, not doing this anymore, and is suing them. I tended to talk about them at my local aquarium. It was very interesting. Also donated. The ones they were talking about, they were the pipe ones. The plastics? Also in California, they've passed a law targeting clothing recyclability. So if anybody doesn't know about this, the clothing industry is one of the most massively wasteful industries in the world. Basically, like, most people are not buying clothes and being like, yep, this is a shirt I'm going to keep for 5 years. There is a lot of clothes that just go straight to the dump. There is a lot of people that buy clothes, wear it once, and then refund it. And so something like 80 or 90% of clothes every year just end up in the trash. And California is like targeting that right now. What are we talking about? We're going over good news. We're talking about how most clothes that are made today just end up in the trash, and California is passing legislation to try and prevent that from happening. Fast fashion? Yeah. Because obviously, in a world dealing with excessive climate change and rising temperatures and landfills filling, we don't want to just be throwing clothes in there. Most of the clothes industry wastes its clothes that never reach the customer. It doesn't even reach the customer? I thought a big portion of it was clothes that reach the customer and then they refund. I wouldn't be surprised if it's... And it's actually more sensical if it's clothes that never reach the customer. It's bad. It's really bad. And I'm the type of person who, like... I wear shirts that I got in, like, high school. No, I don't know if I have any shirts that were from high school. I think I have, like, a few shirts that I got in college, though. There's, Wait, what the... Hang on. Somebody just joined. And I'm like, they were playing Call of Duty! I guess they're not playing anymore. No huge numbers are made, but never sell before the next season's release? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. It's, either way, too much of the clothes industry is just ending up in the trash. And then those clothes get sold, dumped in third world countries? Yeah. There is a market for, like, reselling clothes. So, like, Amazon. If you buy clothes for Amazon, you wear it once, a big portion of people will then refund it. They'll be like, oh, I didn't like this, and I want my money back. Well, Amazon will just take that and give you your money back. Amazon isn't, like, cleaning it up and reselling it, though. They basically just throw it in a container full of clothes and then resell that. And so there's these massive auctions of people buying, you know, used containers of clothes from Amazon and then trying to, like, resell those or do something with that. It's a whole, like, oh, God. Donated to landfills in third world countries. They probably write it off on their taxes, too? Oh, I don't doubt it. So yeah, California passing legislation trying to stop this is not just good, it's fucking necessary. The Netherlands, the city of Hague, in the Netherlands, has banned fossil fuel advertisements. So if you predominantly use fossil fuels, you can't do advertisements in the city of Hague anymore. So, like, that means no airlines. That means no gas companies. There was a few other industries that use a lot of gas. And they're just not allowed to anymore. Which, I don't know how I totally feel about this. on one hand, if you're like, if you are, I'm mind blanking. If you're an airline, I don't think they have, like, electric airplanes, right? They pretty much have to use gas. There's some companies do that too, I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like that's kind of shitty for them, but, like, I'm definitely for moving away from gas. And, moving away from advertisements for gas. I'm totally fine with that. Mexico City farmers are using ancient Aztec farming methods to restore axolotl populations. So there's a lot of, like, really, moisture-thirsty plants that, they have been creating farm for. Think of, like, rice shoots and stuff. And instead of just drowning an entire field, this isn't good for axolotls. What they're trying to do now is they're trying to have, like, almost like a bar of cropland that's above water. And it's, like, think 10 feet wide, 50 feet long. But it's in a canal. And it's surrounded by, like, a moat that's, like, 10 feet deep. And so think of, like, a huge field that's like 10 feet deep with water, and it just has a ton of these, like, bars of land, these little mini islands that they're growing crops on. And they're doing this, and this is, like, exactly what axolotl populations need. And now the axolotl populations, which were endangered, are, like, skyrocketing. Nothing beside nuclear beats the energy density of liquid fuel. I don't think we want a bunch of nukes flying everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. It'd be nice if we could, like... if we could harness electric, or... I don't know. Hydrogen power is pretty decent, right? It's been so long since I was in my college classes learning about this stuff. Hydrogen power is awesome. I know they've used it in buses. I'm wondering, like, have they tried that in planes? Or is a plane, like, a little too big for a hydrogen cell? Hydrogen is super inefficient to produce? And then my last story is that the Indian rhinoceros has a massive resurgence in population numbers. I've seen it produced from algae pretty efficiently. I don't know if that's efficiently Octomage so much as, like, easy. Like, it's not producing the level of energy that, like, coal would produce, or, nuclear. But it's very easy to produce it. There's nothing that stops it. The best way to produce it currently is via petroleum production at scale. Because we actually saw a while ago Octomage. Probably inefficient, but incredibly less harmful on the environment. Yes. Yes. We saw a while ago that, in a lot of cities, they were making these algae tanks. So think of, like, a 50-gallon or 100-gallon tank that's just full of algae. They're called, like, liquid trees. And it's just a glass tank full of algae. It looks like an uncleaned fish tank. But it's just producing energy. And what they were doing is they were, like, putting them on top of a lot of buildings. Kind of like solar. But they were working in areas that, like, weren't as... like, were unideal for solar. That's fair. The people I was working for use algae farms on the ocean to create the hydrogen they needed. But then, yeah. India, there's specifically a breed of rhinoceros called the Indian rhinoceros. It has, like, fuzzy ears. It looks weird. I think it's called, like, the Great Horned Indian Rhinoceros. At one point, their population was as low as 600. But in the past 10 years, they've got a massive resurgence, and now there's like 3,000 of them. Due to sudden appearance of a lot of VTubers, we're witnessing an inflation in the value and economy of the community. For more info, Google VTuber inflation. Weak. You gotta make it longer than that, Aaron. Algae-based biofuels, including jet fuel, are promising. What was the one I did recently? It was like, it's crazy how the stock value for Sega has an uptick every time a Sonic game comes out, to the point that it's affecting the Japanese markets. It's a really interesting read. If you want to learn more, Google Sonic inflation. Algae is honestly just so stonks. Yeah. Yeah, it's the fact that it's, like, so easy to grow. Like, you have to be trying to kill algae. What are we at? 2.7? More good news. Monster Hunter Wilds soon. Do we know the time when the demo becomes playable? Is that like midnight tonight? So easy to grow and so versatile? Woohoo, 2.7 miles. You're doing great, Yorn. We're like halfway through 5 miles. I bet we're like more than halfway through the video. I don't know. Okay. That's really close if we finish over or under 5. We can request access of what now? Sure, that means? Well, you can't connect to the servers. I preloaded the Wilds beta for the demo yesterday, and I compiled shaders, but I wasn't able to play. How does North Prince know? Also, who is your buddy there? North Prince knows because I just said it, Kisu. I think you missed that. But I was like, we're at 2.7 miles. And then North Prince goes, woohoo, 2.7 miles, you're doing great. My buddy here, I have 2 buddies here. Oh, lol. We have Wrath of Gloom. And we have Icy Fire Mage down here. It's like 10 p.m. or 8 p.m. Pacific? Let's end at 6.9 miles. For nice factor? Ramus used to say that all the time. They'd be like, let's end at 6.9. I don't know why. 6.9 is like a super unlikely number for the channel. It's so common that it's like 5.4, 5.6, 5.7. And when it gets into the 6s, even then it's very rarely 6. I feel like it's way more common to see 7.2 than 6.9. I don't know why that is. But we've only hit 6.9 like 3 times. Wrath is dark, but a lot less spooky than usual. This is one of their less spooky avatars. It is the one with the, like, you can see all of their teeth through their cheeks. But yeah, I think my favorite good news stories was that shark one. I really like the, you know, let's not hunt these shark fin hunters. Let's convert them to better practices. Oh, the face is jarring? A little bit. A little bit. But he doesn't have, like, gross skin on this avatar. Some of his avatars are, like, you know, veiny and got pustules and looks like they've been flayed alive. And she's like, oh, God. Holidays. Even though it started as a hunt, turned into something positive. It is Books for Treats Day, Carve a Pumpkin Day, Girl Scout Founders Day, Halloween, International Carignan Day, Carignan. I have no idea what a Carignan is. National Candy Apple Day, National Caramel Apple Day, National Doorbell Day, National Increase Your Psychic Powers Day. Wow, that's fucking stupid. National Knock Knock Jokes Day, National Magic Day, Reformation Day, Samhain Day. What the fuck is a Samhain Day? Samhain. Scare a Friend Day, Sneak some of the candy yourself before the kids start knocking Day, Trick or Treat for UNICEF Day, and World Savings Day. So today's my day. God, I'm a psychic weenie. Halloween. I mean, so obviously Halloween's the best one, right? Fucking Halloween is goated. If we're not counting Halloween, National Candy Apple and Caramel Apple is pretty great. And then was there another food? No, I think it'd be those in Halloween. Them's the holidays. Did you say Samhain? Yes, exactly like that, and I don't know what that is. Scriggles. Counter offer, Poutine Day. Caramel over regular candy, also hi. Ah. Sneak some candies before the trick-or-treater day. Ha! That's your day. Happy Halloween, Parisu. Ah. National Poutine Day is celebrated on April 11th. Kisu, were you gonna look up Samhain Day? Because I'm sitting here like, what the fuck is a Samhain? I want to know what that holiday is. My day is Magic Day. Icy Fire, I did some Rabbit and Steel yesterday. I kind of like the Wizard Rabbit. Already know what it is, lol? Can you teach me? It's an old Gaelic celebration? I've been having fun with the Wizard Rabbit, though, Icy Fire. I've discovered that their primary does fucking 200 damage. So they're very good for left-click builds, where you just hold down your primary fire. It's the original Halloween? Oh, I see. Sure is. Us Canadians love it. End of harvest, beginning of winter? I see. I want to play Monster Hunter. I want to play Monster Hunter, and by God, I'm hoping I'm going to have fun with the weapons I have in the demo. You get off of my character right now? No. Absolutely not. Hi. I can't grab the little swooshy fire eye. Oh, you need to look right into the camera. Parisu's here, and she's gonna really like your eyes. Parisu has a thing for black sclera, and so if she sees it, she kind of just goes wild. Black sclera, gang. It's also pronounced funny because Gaelic. Understandable, have fun. If you get the blue primary, the Wizard Rabbit just becomes a fucking Gatling gun, where they literally shoot their primary every 0.5 seconds. It reduces the damage to 100, but if you have anything that's like proc-based, They're fucking insane for it. How was Black Ops?
I uninstalled it. Never touching it again.
Oh no! Were you planning to go longer today?
Yeah.
I see.
Already in pain. Already have a bad day. Top of that, then other stuff happened, and I was just like, you know what? No, I'm not dealing with it. Just gonna.
Okay. Well, hopefully that turns around with Monster Hunter tonight, right?
I have an appointment in the morning, so I can't even do too much tonight.
We've got. I want to say it's 3 days for it.
We're saying 4, maybe 3. I don't know.
Okay.
It doesn't really bother me. It's just to make sure the system. Well, if that's like their final build, it wouldn't be bad to like make sure that my system's up to date for it, and it's not gonna like destroy my PC like World like Iceborne did, where they run a stupid fucking anti-cheat in the background that you can't turn off, and then it literally just CPU chugs you and then throttles out your whole system, and that's always fun.
Yeah. I don't think my graphics card is up to date for it. I think it'll be chugging, and I'll have to turn settings down a little bit. I will probably be updating my rig before February. I'm gonna have fun with the character creator. The characters that people have been coming out with look so pretty. And then
I've seen some cursed fucking Palicos. Like I've seen a Palico Pikachu that looked fucking disgusting.
What do you mean cursed? It's beautiful. Okay, what about the Amaterasu Palico?
I think I saw a picture of that one. That one looks alright. The Pikachu one was fucking disgusting.
I think it's gorgeous.
Did I sent someone? I saw someone made a. Oh god, that character was fucking. I think it's over here.
I've seen people making One Piece characters that are a little uncanny valley. I'm trying to think what else. I haven't seen like any Turbo Curse things. Like I haven't seen people making Handsome Squidward or stuff like that. Hi, Kimmy. And not all how you think, and celebrated from the 31st to the 1st, Black Slayer gang. I might be getting Black Slayer early next year, split tongue plus latex stuff before end of the year. Hog. Tragic. Pronounced kind of like Sawin. Which reminds me of the city here, with the same problem. Spelled Mantua. Pronounced Manaway. What? How do you get Manaway from Mantua? Manaway? That's just wrong. That's offensive. Let's go. I've always wanted a split tongue, not gonna lie. Mantua spell.
What, IRL?
Yeah? Not me. That one's from Kimmy. Kimmy and Farisu want the split tongue. I have a friend that recently got, they got fang extensions. So their upper canines are, lengthened and very pointy. I'm excited to not be able to talk without a lisp for a while. Good lord. I don't know. With the Monster Hunter beta, I'm like really excited because everybody's going to be playing it. And if we can actually do lobbies, if we can actually group up for it, which we should be able to, that'll be fucking fun. I don't know. I've never put too much time in the Monster Hunter demos in the past. At most, I've done like 10 hunts. Because I get that feeling of I'm not working toward anything. I can't keep any of the rewards. So it feels like, what am I doing here? Queue up BG Blitz. I did see one really sad picture. This guy, he killed Ray Dow, the railgun monster from the trailers. He killed Ray Dow in the demo. And when the hunt finished, he got 3 plates. And he's just like, are you fucking kidding me? Because he doesn't get to fucking keep any of those. But I'm in bed. Tragic.
Alright, well, apparently I can't find this really cursed, like, character creation that I came across. I thought I had posted it somewhere or sent it somewhere, but apparently I can't find it anymore.
What was the character of?
I don't even remember. They had, like, I think a purple hair or something, and it just looked real fucking cursed.
So not a specific character, just ugly, just like, I made the worst thing possible?
Something like that.
Just queue up, Madge. Jersey hug.
I don't know where it is. I know I posted it somewhere, but...
I hate that. I hate when I shared an image with people. I'm like, I don't remember where I put this. I don't remember where. I don't know if I should be sharing this, because some people are going to be like, what the fuck, why not me? But I found a femboy sucking dick this morning. And I was like, oh, I'm going live in like 20 minutes. I really shouldn't be spreading this around. But I sent that to a few people. And one of them was like, oh, what's this for? And I was like, nothing. Just came across it. Like, I don't have anything to return to you. And I was like, no, it's... You don't need to. And they're like, but I feel like I gotta.
I found it. There you go.
Let's see.
It wasn't purple hair. It wasn't purple hair. It's not even close. I guess I was fucking that tired like yesterday morning when I came across it. Oh, yeah. It's just like a short video clip, but if you click on the link, it's got like screenshots of close-ups of the fucking character's face, and it's just like, Jesus. It's not even that bad. It's just the outfit they have on them.
Okay. I actually don't have a problem with the character. It's just the outfit that's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, right. So I think that, like, I saw the screen captures they had, like, in the tweet, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And I saw the video, and I was like, my god. But it just looks like there's more customization for characters in general, which was like, goddamn, okay, so they're actually, like, it's not just, like, everyone's the same 3 models or 2 models, so...
Yeah. For anybody wondering, what Proxy sent me was a very buff lady. But the clothes they were wearing...
I don't even know if it's a lady. I'm pretty sure there's a bulge.
I couldn't tell.
I can't tell.
The clothes they are wearing has a skin-colored zipper. So it just looks like they're walking around in a Zangief Speedo with their cock out. Hi, Riddle. Island, my femboy spread. One day I'll get femboy stuff sent to me. Hi, Kimmy. I don't know what to do in WoW anymore. Just waiting for epic purple shirt to be in BMA. Promise I won't wink, send femboy photos of myself. You can be a lady with a bulge. Hi, Frisu. Yeah, what Frisu said, lol. I mean, okay, yes. But I don't think that's what we were... Yes. Did you see, did you catch any of Foss playing, Dawn Trail?
I did not.
He did the first trial yesterday. And he went through Yoctel. What character is that? I have no idea what you're referring to, Wrath. Yeah, he's fucking loving the story. Which is, you know, Yay. I really liked the first half of Dawn Trail. I liked it more than the second half, which I think is an unpopular opinion. I'm very interested to see what Foss thinks.
I didn't mind the whole story in general, so...
Mm. I found the first half very, very interesting. With, like, we're the mentors. And we're watching the fucking kids, the promises, learn how to be leaders and fucking adults. The buffed one? I don't think it was any specific character, it was just a Monster Hunter character that somebody created. Also, Ewan, did you watch the video I sent you? The laser one. Let me see. Oh, that's the wrong group chat. No, I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. But I didn't. I think I saw it in my notifications, took my nap, and then forgot to go back to it. It's old, bruh. Hello there. That's a nice Pat emote. We uploaded it today. I've got my Pat emote proxy. It's very silly. Makes Yulin look like a chibi doll. You bonk me and say no? Bruh? When did I bonk you? Huh? Look, I've said it many times. I'm bad at checking Discord stuff. If I clear out my notifications, I don't remember to go back. I'll have to get my tail kicked in. I'll still be in chat. Maple draws. She's done the vast majority of my emotes. The foot emote is Paper Talisman.
Does she have a Twitch?
She does.
Oh, she does. Did you mark it that way for that emo?
Not yet. I haven't.
What is it called?
I haven't marked it. I haven't marked the head pad as her. All the others I've marked as hers.
Yeah, I clicked the older emo. I saw.
Mm-hmm.
I saw.
Yeah, she
I can't believe how tiny you are. Look how fucking massive that hand is compared to you.
She sometimes streams her art stuff and commissions. A lot of the time it's her doing Final Fantasy. Although I think she's also addicted to some other game. What was? Oh, she really wants to play web fishing, but it fucks with her computer. Yeah, Maple is...
As much as I like fishing stuff, I don't care for web fishing. I haven't bought it, but it's also because I've seen other people and it's just like, you know, it's like the really bad Animal Crossing fishing. I think I'm gonna skip on it.
I almost never like fishing in a game. The game I praise the fishing of is Stardew Valley, because I don't have to do fishing in that game. I can just set down crab pots. WoW has the best fishing? That's a fucking take. Also, she also mostly just lives life instead of streams, since streaming is her hobby side thing. After modding it, Stego web fishing, a claw thing, makes me think of a claw machine. Packs. Modding, wow. The best fishing was the SAO VR chat map, honestly. I don't know if I ever did fishing there. I did go to an SAO VR chat map that was like really big and expansive. And I don't know if they've like added more to it. But it was for like an RP community. Add-ons, mods, same things. Well, Farisu's just being a goofball right now. and probably being like, the pure way to play WoW is absolutely zero add-ons, even though she definitely doesn't play like that. Genshin can have the best fishing, but they have a worse version of Stardew fishing? What, huh? I played zero add-ons in WoW Classic? How many add-ons do you run in retail? And I use add-ons in retail because it's impossible to not? So how many? Let me check. I bet Farisu was the type that couldn't even sit in queue without going crazy. So she had the Peggle add-on all the way back in BC. Actually, I don't think she played in BC. Hi.
Hi.
I have a lot. I don't run too many. I have like 10 to 15. And usually they're like the mandatory ones like DBM. I grab a rare fish. Best my mounds harder than my D. What the? Beat my mounds harder than my D? Hmm. 31 if I count the bigwigs add-ons. I think I have 30 add-ons, and 8 of those are DBM and 4 details. And the rest are like pre-made group stuff and Omni CD. I'm not gonna count like multi-add-on things. I have DBM. I have details. I have Altaholic. I have Rare Scanner, Handy Notes, and I have a few different versions of Handy Notes. I have a Mount Collector add-on. What else do I have? I know there's some others. Those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head. Oh, I have a Mythic Dungeon week. I have weak ores, but then there's like a Mythic Dungeon tools one that Will suggested I get. 21 if I only count bigwigs and littlewigs. And not all the expansion separate ones? Ah. I had a dream last night. I want to tell you guys about this dream. This dream was so fucking weird I wrote it down.
Probably have a dream every night.
I
not
probably
just last night.
I probably have like 4 to 5 dreams every night, but I woke up from this dream. So in this dream, I was a fisherman, and a humpback whale got beached, and I was trying to like pull an anchor or something or a pipe out of its mouth or something. I don't know. I was trying to save it. Hi, Sleepy. And I pulled the pipe out of its mouth, and then it ate me. So I was just fucking swallowed by this humpback whale. And it went into the water, and like, I guess I didn't suffocate in the whale. I was just in the whale. Well, then the whale, it jumped up out of the ocean, and it got stuck on a plane. So, common problem for planes. They're just flying along, and then they get a humpback whale stuck on top of them. Well, this was one of the newer planes, so they had, wiper fluid that they could spray on their front to, get the whale to slide off. But while the whale was sliding off, he was like, here you go, and spit me out on the plane. So now I'm on the plane, apparently able to hold on to the plane despite this slippery wiper fluid that makes the humpback whale slide off the plane. And we land at the airport. And so in the airport, I'm like, well, I was taking a flight to Alaska anyway, so I just got in line to one of the flights to go to Alaska. And they're like, hey, where's your ticket? I didn't, go through security. I literally just, went from one plane to the next and was in, the line after they check your ticket. But it's, a weird, it was, this whole cage thing. Where, everybody's walking along and then there's, airline employees above that are, making sure the tickets that have gone through matches the number of people they're counting. And they're like, hang on, this is the wrong number of people. And I just, like, flag down one of the staff. I'm like, hey, I just, like, don't know if I should be here. I got here in a whale. And, like, I just figured, you know, I have a flight to Alaska, so I'd get on the flight. They're like, oh, this totally fucks up our numbers. This ruins everything. Yeah, just stay in this line. I was like, what? Okay. And then I woke up, and I just woke up from this just like, what the fuck was all that? What the fuck was all that? So yeah, that was my dream. Postal handy notes. All the things, Garrison Mission Manager, Twitch emotes, all the Facebook table add-ons. I actually have modded fishing in WoW though, lol. Oh boy, I have better fishing and speedy auto loot. Dude, the last 2 days in WoW, I've been trying to like clear out some of my quests. Because I'm losing interest in Satisfactory, so I'm trying to like clear out all the story quests that I never did on my monk. And I've been looking at Dornegal first. And because of the world boss, like, when people are fighting him, the server just fucking dies. And I can't auto-loot anything. I'm like, oh my god, this sucks. I need to just not do not Dornegal. I need to not do Isle of Dorn. I should start in the Ringing Deeps. And do that zone first. Because then I won't have to deal with people fucking fighting this world boss. The theater and the world boss being done at the same time, 12 FPS sim. Yeah, that's probably what it really is. We are at 4 miles. I think we get over 5. I think we get over 5 with just this. I could cheat and increase the speed to 2.6. And then I'll be certain that we get over 5. I'm grabbing unique weapon models.
They just said I couldn't have a toggle for upgrading the speed.
You can't. I'm just cheating.
This is unfair.
It is. Uh-huh. Fine, fine. I won't cheat. I'll put it back to 2.5. Hi, Icarus. I'm grabbing unique weapon models and finishing up the last of the 20-year anniversary stuff. I never noticed when the boss is being done, but notice theater every time, yeah? It might have been the theater each time. I don't know. Yesterday, I assumed it was the world boss. I didn't even think about theater. But, like, I'd kill a group. I'd have, like, a 2-second delay. And then I'd go to loot, and I just wouldn't auto-loot anything. I'm gonna sneeze. I muted in time. Hi, Hyulan. Oh, my brain was being very dumb. Hey, Frey. You can get infinite bronze tokens now. Kind of wild, only missing a few sets now. I saw some guy that had, like, mail, and it was 561 bronze tokens. And so he's like, cool, done with the event. I'm gonna sneeze again. Ah, I snez. How are you getting infinite bronze tokens? So far, I bought the monk set, and I bought the Deathwing mount. Yeah, the event went from awful 3 to 6 week grind to done in a few days. I did Chromie Compendium, or Chromie Codex for the first time yesterday. It was kind of fun, but they don't really tell you what to do. I had no idea what to do for the first event. For the second event, they were like, oh, you're gonna need to fill in for some of these heroes. And I had no idea what to do. And then somebody said, stand on your class. I was like, oh, this is fun now. I like this. And then for the third event, I had no idea what to do. And then we fought a boss. You can spam world bosses once you get 100 tokens on your account. And just relog and do the 3 in Daenerys over and over and over. Or run time walking dungeons nonstop. Okay. I'm at 60 plus 39. Oh, so I'm like there. Okay. My brother have this rifle, and I fucking hate it. This is my I love Ironside. Oh. What's a story I have for you guys? This is why. Here's a story I have for you guys. Proxy will appreciate this one. There was a guy in the UK, and he was basically standing near his farm. He's like, just by the fence. He just finished like doing a lot of like tilling or something. Gotten to the edge of his property, and he's just standing next to the road having a cigarette. Just minding his own business, watching the cars go by. Well, somebody gets into a crash, like they were looking at something and took their eyes off the road and lost control. And they basically went into the fence right next to him, like 10 feet away from him, and then their car rolled. And you know, if you're out in the boonies in the middle of nowhere, that's an exciting story. So, like, the local news came out and did an interview with him. And they were like, so you were standing right here when the car crash happened? And he's like, I was right here. I just finished a run. I was, catching my breath. Taking a cigarette, just like I am now. And then this car, and then he just stops mid-sentence. And a car goes through the fence and rolls almost exactly the way it did yesterday. And he just goes, just like that? Same time tomorrow? And so, like, what had happened was, while doing the interview for this news station, a car was rubbernecking and, like, looking at it, caused the exact same crash that happened the day before. And this guy, did it roll over the guy? No, it missed by like 10 feet. But the guy didn't even miss a beat, just goes, just like that? Same time tomorrow. And have a scope but missed 99%.
I zoned out and I think I missed the whole story.
So this guy, he had a farm. When he tills it, he gets to the end of his property where, like, it connects to the main road. And he's just standing next to the fence there having a cigarette. And somebody got distracted and, like, crashed into the fence, like, 10 feet away from him. The local news comes out and they're interviewing him. They're like, what happened? He's like, I was standing here yesterday having a cigarette at the end of my work. And this car just crashed into my fence. As he's saying that, another car does the exact same crash. They were like rubbernecking and they were like looking at him talking to the news and then lost control and crashed into the same spot, rolling into like his property. And this is like 10 feet to the left of him and he's like, just like that? It was a yellow one yesterday. Same time tomorrow? Like they're gonna come out and talk to him about it again tomorrow.
Jesus.
All the bullets fire from this piece of shit. Did it roll over the guy? No. Okay, that good. Yeah, it didn't hit him. He was way too calm for it. I feel like if I saw a crash, I'd be like, and I was 10 feet away from it, I'd be like, whoa, I'm a little shaken from that. If it happened twice, I'd be like, I don't think I'm going to stand here at this road anymore. I just can't get over the line, though, where he's like, same time tomorrow. That one is really funny to me. Elon Musk has been ordered to show up in court for the, voter lottery lawsuit. When he was like, every day my PAC will hand out $1 million if you vote for Trump. And he's been ordered to show up in court over that. Tomorrow, 2 more car. It's wild to me when, like, these companies or these billionaires just do stuff so blatantly illegal and advertise it. Because, like, how do you not have a fact checker? How do you not have somebody that's like, hey, I want to do this thing. Are there any laws about it? Yes, sir, this is illegal and you shouldn't do it. Dang, okay. How do you just not have somebody like that? Apparently there was one winner, and they did not pay her. By the time by the time she won, people were already like, this is illegal and you can't do this, and he was like, yep, not doing it, not paying. Which, I don't know if that makes it more or less illegal, because it's illegal to buy votes, right? But I feel like it's also illegal to scam votes and be like, hey, we'll pay you if you vote for this, and then not pay them. Hi, Ellie. I don't know which would be more illegal. Either way, once you start saying I'll pay you for votes, you've crossed the line. That's just a dick move. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's fucking everything involved with stuff like that. It's illegal to not kiss me on the mouth? On the mouth? What? But Ellie, that's... What if I get pregnant? We can't just kiss on the mouth. Hi, Keo. I feel like I've asked you this before, Keo, but I'm gonna ask again. Are horns, shit, I want to say like an androgynous zone. Like, that's not right. That's not the correct terminology. Are they sensitive? Like, if I run a finger down one of your horns, you're like, ah, you can't, it's sensitive. Risk I'm willing to take. I'll kill you all over. Erogenous zone. That's what I wanted. I don't want to go to jail. Why would you go to jail here? I mean, I don't know what you mean, Ewan. I love showing up in Keo's chat and just being like, hi, licks your horn. Nah, I'd feel like running your finger across my fingernails if I grew them out. I think today's the last day for them anyway, right? Actually, I don't even know if you're streaming today. Keo. G Keo? They've been streaming in a Halloween-themed avatar lately. Wait, I make this. It's illegal to not snog me, you? Snog you? You know what to do. Yeah, last day for my demon. Draconic thingy model. It's nice, but I think I'm ready for the green colors again. You're one of those people, Keo, that, like, I associate green with. And when I don't see that color, I'm like, what the hell? Right? Do you ever just have, like... And you don't do this with everybody. But, like, you have people where you associate a color with them. And when they're not in that color, it's like, how dare you? A good example of this would be, like, Ashunera in red. If I see Ashunera as not red, I'm like... You've offended me. Q in pink. I don't know that I've ever seen Q not be pink. What is my color, Ewan? I don't have a color associated with you. Because sometimes you're like, I'm on my Death Knight, so my name is red. But all of my transmogs are like black and icy blue. But then on Twitch, you're dark blue. So there's no, like, that consistency across everything that's like, I hardline think this color with you. Hi, Mr. King Wolfie. Happy Halloween. What's my color? I don't think you... So I'm not associating one with you guys. This is how I will manhandle you and while playing the field. Oh my goodness. It's... Hi, Logitech. It's something that, like, I don't associate a color with everyone. I would say most people I don't associate a color with. What's mine? You don't have one. I don't associate one with you. I'm trying to think of people that I do. Keo is one. Ashnera is one. Zaki is one. If I see Zaki, I'm thinking red. I don't have a color. Actually, I would say Air does. I think of black and neon green with Air. Because that's what their name is on Twitch. And that's usually what their name is on other things as well as their profile picture. So I would say Air, I do have a color I associate with them. Neon is green? Yeah, so that's a good example, Kisu. You see neon, you always see green. Is that Wolf Mother? It is. Reaver Blue? I'm going to say no to Reaver Blue. And the reason for that is I've seen Reaver in other colors. It's like that. I've never, ever seen them in another color. Roxy, there they are! There's the artist! People like the head pat, Maple. Good morning.
Hello, Maple. I like your emotes.
I haven't marked the head pat as you being the artist. I actually forgot about that until Proxy mentioned it. I was like, oh yeah! Oops! Hi Elder, hi Maple. Freya's so cute. Oh, I know it was sarcastic. Would have been disappointed in myself if I don't get associated with those. Reaver Blue kiss. Head plap. Oh no, I don't know if we get to 5 months. I don't know if we spend a whole 10 minutes in this factory. We might have a long fucking walk day today. I love you so much, Maple. Maple D6 Gauge. What an incredible emote name. Hi Maple, I love your emote. You don't see? Like a I mean cute, his cute. I'm struggling to understand you today, Riddle. Who did the foot one? Paper Talisman did the foot one. All of my emotes are Maple draws. The 2 exceptions are the foot emote that Feetchan commissioned, and the wiggle emote that Spacefish made of a gift from stream. I just waifu hip. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, today my hands have their own will. So it would seem, Riddle. So it would seem. Some days it's like that, right? Some days it's just... I don't want to say struggling, but some days it's like, this thing I can normally do, not doing it as well. We'll come back tomorrow. Not surprised by Feet doing foot. Yeah, he asked me, if I commissioned an emote of you, would you upload it to your channel? I was like, I mean, if it's appropriate, I'm not gonna, like, upload a fucking, TOS emote. He's like, I'm pretty sure it's TOS. I was like, yeah, I'd upload it then. And then he showed me the concept sketch of the foot emote, and I was like, oh, I didn't think about this. Of course it's a foot emote. I probably wouldn't have said no. And then, like, he showed me the finished emote, and it's just good quality. It's just really good. And I was like, oh, boy, okay.
Yeah, I was tempted to commission them for not a foot emote, but some of their other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Their chibi models, their live 2D models are really cute, but they haven't opened commission for those in a while, so.
I see Shin is red, and when he made his bun purple haired, it was cute, but wrong. I kind of agree, Kisu. Hi, Octomage. What emote I would commission? Maybe the hip sway. I cannot believe we're going to be short. We're at 4.7. We're not going to get... Oh my god, we're gonna get another video. Please be Mechagon. Heyo. Whose emote is that? Oh, it's the Smokta. Hi, Purest Violet. Also, I just realized there's a funny orb with a string of Moogle from FF. Yes. It's not, and keep thinking Kupo. So, the redeem is Kupo. It's a 30,000 channel points redeem. I am not a Moogle, but all these freaks insist that I am a Moogle. So, they redeem Kupo.
Yeah, you're the best FF7 remake, Moogle.
Why does it have to be the FF7 remake? Why do you have to insist on that one?
Because it's so fucking cursed.
I know! Can I at least be like an FF Tactics Advanced Moogle? Those are cool!
That's pushing it. Tactics Advance is not cool in any book.
Didn't Tactics Advance give us Viera?
No.
What were Viera from?
Vera's existed before then.
I'm just trying. I don't know what was before Tactics Advance that had Viera.
Oh, let me look. Pretty sure.
I know they were
I'm
in.
almost 100% sure Vera's existed.
I'm pretty sure they were in. Oh, which one was it? 9?
They were in 12.
They were in 12.
They were in 12.
But Tactics Advance was way before 12, wasn't it?
Oh, no, you're right. It is Tactics Advance was their first appearance.
So like you.
But they were most prominent in 12.
Mm-hmm. You can.
Well, I don't like Vera's in general, so I
Wait,
mean.
what?
Yeah, I think Vera's at the bottom of the fucking food chain.
Oh my god. This is crazy. This would be the perfect time for a Veiled Stare video. We have a Veiled Stare video. It's just part of Kun Lai. God, no, it would not be a good time for Kun Lai. That'd be way too long. That's it. Yeah, now I'm hungry. I knew it. Kupo Kupo. He'll also tell you he's not a bard. How dare you?
Kugane would be the perfect.
Kugane would be a good video. Hi, and you and his Moogle, he's
You
lying.
never
What the fuck?
do Kugane though. It like never comes around.
There's like 220 videos. It's
See,
all
even
random.
Icarus understands. Vera's are just literally just overrated just because they're fucking tall. That's literally all it is. There's no like good quality to the male or female Vera's.
I so hard disagree. Lurky's time. Okay, 12. No, you don't have a Veiled Stare video. You have a Kun Lai video. You know, there's a Crystal Chronicles Moogle. Stamping all of chat's cards. Me not a fan of Viera either. I don't get this. I like Viera. I would probably like Mikote the most. I'd probably like them the most. Then Viera, then Aura. Of the three, like, girls you see the most in, well, no, where am I putting humans? Viera, humans, and then Aura. I don't know what I have against Aura.
Yeah, female Elazin's a lot better than Viera as well.
Hold on, did you just say Elizin better than Viera?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't like elves.
That's...
Frothgal, or sorry, I'm not froth. What are they called? Frothers, right? Frothers. Froths.
Frothgar?
Yeah.
Frothgar?
Frothgal. Yeah, Frothgal.
If you
those frothers are higher than Viera.
You're actually just trying to upset me now. There's no way. You're just trying to upset me.
No. Vera's are literally the bottom of my list.
That's insane.
I like Aura better than Viera.
You like Lalafell better than Viera?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They're actually adorable.
What the fuck? I see you lurking. What the fuck? Mikote are so basic, bitch. A lot of Westerners love Viera's. Hop on WoW, time to grind bronze tokens for no reason. I'm a basic bitch. It's okay, I too love pumpkin spice lattes. I went to the store a couple days ago. They didn't have my dark chocolate hummus. So I had to settle for pumpkin pie hummus.
What? Ew.
No, pumpkin dark chocolate hummus
I don't know,
is
I've
good.
had hummus like 2 or well, I'm not knocking it. I don't like hummus in general. I've had it like 3 separate times, and every single time I just didn't like it.
Hummus
Like,
is...
I'm not saying it's bad. It's like that one taste I just for some reason never enjoyed. It's like carrots. I like carrots when they're cooked just right, but raw carrots taste like fucking dirt to me.
Yeah. I'm okay with hummus. It's not really anything special, but like I love dark chocolate hummus. I'd prefer peanut butter or Nutella, but like obviously there's quite a difference health-wise between peanut butter and hummus. Also calorie-wise, there's a shit ton of calories in peanut butter.
Like, what is hummus just a dip? Like, what is? Or are you using it as a spread?
I'm using it as a dip. I'm using it as my snack food. So if I'm like hungry, but I'm like, I don't want to eat a full meal, I don't want to just like be eating today, I'll go get a pretzel stick and dip that in a thing of hummus a few times. And that itself is like 50 calories. But that doesn't fill me up, but it makes me like not hungry. I do like Miko taste too. The unchocolate your hummus. I put the Mikos in my top 3. I would put... Strawberry carrots are good. I would put Lalafels at the bottom. Then I would put Froth Gals. I don't necessarily think either of those are bad, I'm just putting them there. Because somebody's got to be at the bottom. Then I would put Ellison. And then Aura. Human. I want to put Vieira's at the top, but I do feel like they have some problems. They feel stiff, and I don't like how tall they are. Mikote Vieira. I'm putting Vieira at the top. Lala, Miko, and Aura is my top 3. The potato in my last, and then Elzen is second to last. I'll put you in my top 3. Oh, wow. Can't believe I'm a bottom to Ewan's eyes. Look. Somebody's got to be at the bottom, right? I don't like the pudgy arms and legs. I don't like that it looks like they don't have joints in their arms and legs. Elizon's our giraffe. That's kind of how I see them too. Every now and then, you see an Elizon that looks like really good. Like they just hit the mark with their transmog. But it feels like they can't do that with every transmog. Mikote, Aura, humans, you can literally wear fucking anything with them and they can make it work. But like Elizon, and I would say Lalafell and Hrothgar for this as well, and to a lesser extent Vieira, there's just some things that aren't going to work with them. Hroth is last for me. Where is Icy Fire? He went to go play Blue Bear game. So he's probably playing First Descendant. I dislike Heroes because I never understood playing a human in any fantasy setting, Lamau. For the longest time, I thought if you played a human in a video game, you were fucking boring. Like, to me, it was, like, stupid to play a human in a video game. And then I made myself in a video game. Tekken? Okay. Hi, Nick. And then I made myself in WoW. I made a human female. So it was, big tits that I don't have. But, like, the hair, the eyes, and the face were very similar to what I had. And something about this just, like, clicked. Something about this was like, oh, this is like me in the game. I really like this. And so I would say most of the people who make a human in a video game are making themselves in the video game. And there's something that's just like enjoyable to that regard. I mean, human is as basic as it gets, but there's nothing wrong with it. Can't make myself in video game and too ugly. Oh my goodness. What is wrong with being human? Basic is Night Elf if Alliance. Oh my goodness. I would say basic is whatever the most popular race is for each faction. Horde, it's Belf, not gonna lie. I've never seen a Night Elf IRL, just saying. Keck. Well, so it doesn't mean like. I think we're looking at two different points now. I think Kisu is like human is boring, and Farisu is looking at Night Elf is basic. Glad Void Elf isn't popular. I don't know why it isn't popular. I feel like with how long it's been out, there should be a ton of Void Elves. Who is the cutie next to you, Yulin? This is Proxy Zero. They were in their Halloween outfit earlier, but they've switched to their cardboard hat.
Still Halloween.
Huh? Oh, this is still a Halloween outfit?
It's still Halloween.
Oh. Hell yeah. And then Freya and Wrath of Gloom are in front of us. Because you can't be a paladin or a druid or a shaman. I'm gonna sneeze again. I snez. How many Halloween outfits do you have?
One, two, three, four, five, six.
Any race that can't be 1/3 of those is immediately unpopular? Freya, may I please pet the tail? That actually makes a lot of sense for Isu. Huh. What other stories do I got? I think I mentioned this earlier. VRChat had an update recently. They have made it so that there are 2 new ways to open your radial menu. I don't see myself ever using them, but they exist now. Oh yeah, so this is crazy. Do you guys remember the 1,000 eye surgeries that Mr. Beast did? Yeah, so there's been new information coming to the light of day with that. Apparently, Mr. Beast contacted a group called SEE. And SEE contacted all these clinics and were like, hey, would you mind donating supplies and clinic space to work on these eye surgeries? We'll be promoting, you know, the surgery in general and spreading awareness for it. And they were like, yeah, okay. And then the Mr. Beast video comes out and they're like, hold on, that's our shit, wait. And they contacted SEE like, you told us this was going to be for a promotional video. You didn't tell us this was going to be a Mr. Beast video where he's saying he donated everything. And, like, a lot of that was us. And the SEE Foundation told these clinics, fuck you, and blocked them. So, it's not really on Mr. Beast. But there has been drama coming to light with it. It's very, that's, it's a shame when something that's supposed to be like a big, nice favorite, it's supposed to be like a, hey, this is just good being put into the world, also has drama with it. How are you, Riddle? Hi, Nick. Doing good, I think. Don't forget to thank Beyonce for your stream. What? Please explain, Kisu, because this is a joke I fucking missed. Also, we're at 5.3 miles. Neeland, why is Freya so very cute? Personality, dedication, effort, discipline. I wouldn't want you getting offed? What is the story behind that, Kisu? Why am I suddenly, like, thanking Beyonce? Like this is some mafia racket where, I have to thank her or I'm gonna fucking die. I don't think this video is too long. I think this is like 25 to 30 minutes. "36 minutes. Okay, a bit longer than I thought. We'll be over 6 miles. Talking about Beyonce. There's a conspiracy that if Beyonce think you get in her way of fame, she will call the hits on you. Huh. Riddle beat me to it? I don't think Beyonce is gonna feel threatened by my stream. Also, that's why Kanye West saved Taylor Swift ass. That's why Kanye West saved Taylor Swift's ass. Beyonce's husband is the leader of the Illuminati? Cypher Bill? I've never watched that show. I have literally not seen a single episode of Gravity Falls. I know it's good. I just don't know. I missed it, and at this point I have to go back to it. Jay-Z. Yeah, but you said the leader of the Illuminati, and the Gravity Falls pyramid guy. Cypher Bill. Also, that's it. Diddy. She's been using to get people off. Also, that it's Diddy. Now, Bill is way cooler than bitch-ass Casey. I've never watched Gravity Falls. Only seen questionable things. So you're also familiar with Mike Enel Furisu. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I thought this video was like 20 minutes long. But we're going through that canyon, and now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, that is far away. No? You don't know about Mike Enel? Oh. So Riddle enter the hit list. Illuminati. Haven't heard of that in a while. Because I'm sure you've seen about the Diddy stuff going. I have seen the stuff about the Diddy stuff. I do, but not for Gravity Falls stuff. I mean, so I'd say the most stuff he's done is Nicole Watterson, right? But there is some Gravity Falls stuff. I remember an animation where it was like, it was like the twins, one of them was like, hey, get up, I need to do this. And the other was like, make me. And so they bite them. And I think it was, Mabel bites the boy, I'm forgetting his name, and he's just like, oh god, ow! And then he tries biting her to get back at her, but he bites Boob and she's like moans. And then the two of them were just sitting there just like, what the fuck just happened? People, did he have a big bowl full of dildos? Me. What else did they fill in that bowl? Oh yeah, he did have a big bowl of dildos, didn't he? That's weird. Huh? And Diddy and Beyonce seem pretty close, so the conspiracy theories bloom from there? Yeah. I'm certain that it's all, like, conspiracy theories. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Diddy did some hit stuff. Is he part of the Illuminati? No. Was he, like, doing hits for Beyonce? No. That's preposterous. 5.5 miles. Who knows? Rich people doing dumb rich things? Lamau part of the Illuminati? Here's the thing. I believe if Beyonce didn't do the hits, but was a part of Diddy's parties, that I would believe. Here's the thing. They're not really white enough to be in the Illuminati. If there's some corrupt mega organization that's been ruling the world for centuries, I don't imagine some music artists got into it, let alone had an influential part of it. What else was there? Deltarune, chapters 3 and 4 confirmed to be coming out in 2025. Toby, this is from Toby Fox himself. He tweeted out that chapters 3 and 4, 100% coming out in 2025. They're just working on some localization stuff, I think. Deltarune is by the same creator as Undertale, Toby Fox. And I think it uses a lot of the same characters, but it's a somewhat disconnected story. You have blue eyes, they'll make you a king. Ugh, that brings back memories. You know what it makes me think of, Kisu? It makes me think of that one guy who is making the Aryan pyramid of, like, your divine right to rule based on your eyes. And there was a whole, like, the bottom rung of servants and, like, manual labor, like, dark eyes. And the, like, more pure your blue eyes are, the higher up in the hierarchy of society you should be. And it was really weird. It was like, what the fuck is this turbo racist stuff? Black sclera, I'm going to be poor. I think this was for natural eyes for Risu. Did I do my teleport? There's a point in this video where I get attacked by a bunch of fucking lizards. And I have to, like, cut out the part where they're fucking eating me alive. Man, I want to redacted you and stare you in your blue eyes. Oh my goodness. I do have, oh, there it is. That's the part where they attack me. I do have blue eyes that, I don't want to say they're deep blue. I'd say they're on the lighter side, but they're not an icy blue. I don't have the icy blue eyes that you look at and you're like, dear God, is there a soul behind there? God, I want to eat you alive. What the heck? Where's your costume, Kaiba? What? I'm forgetting who Kaiba is. I had an ex who I didn't find out until after the breakup. A large part of his reason for dating me was the Aryan thing. Thankfully, I was too crazy. Weird. I will plep a soul in there. Sorry, I stopped. Boo Boo, what the fuck is going on here? Oh, you know. Just a Yulin stream. Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! That's who. That's who. Kaiba? You're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck. That's like the only line I can remember from him. That and he, like, got actually horny for Blue Eyes White Dragons. Hi, Zuby, we playing Aryan here. Okay, chill, Riddle. Chill. Something about that feels like it's crossing a line. Hi, Riddle, I guess. Hey, Yubi Zubi. Anyway. Where's the Seldons so we can coom over Dark Magician Girl? Just message them. They're always available. They're probably sleeping in VR chat right now. Let me see. Oh my god, he's not. I don't know where Sis is. Leafeon's... Okay. Leafeon's is online, and she's in a very, like, what the fuck is that avatar? And, she is live right now. You forgot he fueled a space race to send the card game to the stars? I didn't forget that. I didn't know it happened. Is today an on day for Koyo? It should be. Koyo does Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And he's been very consistent. I don't think he's missed a day in a while. He used to, like, oh, he's 5 minutes late to stream. He'll try again in an hour. Oh, he missed that one too. He's just not going to stream today. We got mad at him. It was like, we literally don't care if you're late. Just show up. We love you. Please. We're doing Phasmo today? Ooh. Also in. Did you watch the Soul clip? I did. I did watch the Soul 9 clip. Where she couldn't stop saying innuendos. And was like, help, this is a call for help. Wait, do you play Phasmo? Fuck no. Hell no, that game's way too spooky for me.
The game is funny, what do you mean?
It's too spooky for me. It also has heartbeat noises, so I just, like, would get nauseous playing it. I still need to try Phasmo with the Vive. Maybe we'll be able to play VR Phasmo finally. I'm pretty sure anytime Koyo plays it, he plays... Well, no. Actually, he's not going to play in VR, because he has his VR packaged up in his basement. You have a lot of stuff coming out of your hands. Little blue specks. I also still need to get a link box. Yes, poor soul, sleep deprived and horny. The best combo. Usually made me motion sick. Oh yeah, I made those particles a toggle. Did I go through all my stories?
Toggle.
I did. Except for the polar bear story. There was a polar bear at a zoo recently who, it kept throwing a rock into the pool. And this specific zoo enclosure for the polar bears, it was one of those where, like, you could go above and see the polar bears, but you could also go below and see, like, them swimming around in the water. And this polar bear, he threw a rock, and it hit the glass to the enclosure down below in the water, and he hit it so hard that the glass broke. It didn't crack all the way through. It, like, didn't open up, but, like, a big crack appeared on the glass. And everybody was like, oh shit, time to go. Because it very briefly looked like this polar bear was about to escape its enclosure and start mauling people. As well as outlines. Only VR game to have made me motion sick. Love the ripped One Piece in chains. Polar bear at it again. How are you, Octomage? That would be pretty fucking scary to me. To just be like, at the zoo. There's a big old glass wall between you and a polar bear. Madagascar attempt. Hi, Violet. And then suddenly rock breaks the glass. I'm great working on a project in Unity before bed. Just had a sausage croissant? How about you? What is a sausage croissant? That sounds fucking awesome. That'd be super chill. Violet hug. We're almost to 6 miles. We go through this canyon and there's a little encampment right before the Black Desert. You know, the thing the game is named after. I wanted to make a video walking through that desert. But apparently there was a health drain. I don't know how I got through the desert the first time. The first time I just walked through the desert. No biggie. And then when I went to go record it, it was just like, okay, now you die every time you're here. It's almost like they had it's your first time here, we're not going to kill you. So, you don't take damage your first time here. It's a croissant with sausage inside? They baked an incredible sausage into an even more incredible croissant. So expensive, but worth it? Ah. Sausage croissant is me and you. We also have those here. I get them often. They're so damn good. So it's not like little bits of sausage intermingled in the croissant bread. It's like a whole sausage in it. Remember parkouring around the mountains?
Just make it like a sandwich. They take a croissant and cut it in half, and
I see.
You're thinking too deep into this.
I guess so. Well, I'm just like, I've never heard of it before. They cut it down the middle longwise. This game was weird to record in.
Never had like a sausage egg croissant?
No.
Wait, what? Hold on.
I've either had just
Oh,
regular
like a
ass
basic
croissant,
breakfast sandwich.
or I have had at Sonic they sell croissant burgers, which is literally just a burger, but it has croissants for the buns.
Yeah, it's essentially the same thing. So instead of a burger, you have a sausage patty.
It's not cut open, they make a hole, and then they insert the sausage. It sounds like there's two ways to do it then.
Oh.
You can get them from like grocery store bake aisles. I wouldn't doubt it, I've just never noticed them. Croissant and Beltron sausage. Man, I miss some good Mexican sausage. Chicharron here. Salty and spicy. Sent you a photo for later. It's a work of art. I can look at photos now. Ah. Oh my god! Okay. To me, that doesn't look like a croissant. That almost looks like meat, but that looks fucking decadent. Yeah. I'll take a pic for you next Monday. Oh, never mind. That sounds so unsanitary. Wait, what? What sounds unsanitary? I'll throw it in neat stuff? Okay, thank you. That actually sounds really good. Sorry, I mean salty, spicy, and fatty. I want to see yours, Octal, yeah? I'm gonna put my sausage and you use croissant. Yeah, Air? I'm wondering what you mean by that sounds unsanitary, Violet. Because I think it's just putting two foods together. I don't really think there's anything unsanitary about, like, sausage, croissant, and just slap them together. Oh, 1% croissant, 99% meat. We're at 6 miles. Sorry. Okay. You only live once? No, that was the wrong chat, because I'm dead tired from waking up. Okay. I was like, how? I'm so confused. How? I actually did a really funny wrong chat message yesterday. I wanted to put a wrong chat in a Twitch stream. And then immediately do /vanish. Or !vanish. So people would be like, what? What happened? What was that? And anybody that had Chatterino or the settings to like see deleted messages would be like, whoa, Yulin. So I did it in Foss's chat yesterday. And I was like, what did I say? It was something a little more sus than I usually do. But I put yeah, I just got out of the shower, so I have that velvety tick feeling. Which is like, what the fuck are you talking about? But then I did !vanish. And then I learned !vanish doesn't work if you are a mod in a channel. So, rip. Very different from the one we have here. So sausage, Yulin, mean it that sausage? Yes. I'm curious, what does yours look like? Phrasing, what the fuck? Big rip. Octal mage. I showed you mine. I'm curious. What does yours look like? I've seen that get so many mods. It's funny because I recently did a wrong emote. So it was the streamer's WoW emote. And an accidental pants grab emote. What the fuck did you say? I mean, you most certainly got the whoa reaction. Put it in neat stuff. Oh, I wish I could have made it so much sussier. Let's see Zoovies. I mean, it makes sense that, like, there's very different styles, especially across the pond, right? I think that's what I was expecting more. Actually, Zuby, that doesn't even look like they cut a hole into it. That just looks like they wrapped it around the sausage and cooked it that way. But I don't know if they could do that. It sounds like it'd be really hard with the discrepancy of cooking bread and cooking meat. Huh. Shrug, I am not a baker. Oh, I love those two. 1 second. Let me send you a pic. Just kidding, I know. Huh. Yeah, we call those pigs in a blanket in my house. And you do cook it in the hole? Okay. Elon, you must have to do /unmod and then use vanish. So it was Foss's channel. And I don't think he would remod me if I unmodded myself. The very first time... Violet. The very first time he modded me, he was like, oh, none of the mods are here, and we've got bots. I don't like not having a mod. Here's what I'll do. I trust Euland. I'll mod him. He types in /mod Euland. And I went, oh, thanks, I guess. /unmod Euland. And Foss just goes, what? You can do that? Oh, okay. Like, I thought he was gonna cry. And I was like, I just did it for the joke. You can remod me. The Zuby is a potato meat, right? What? Kind of like sausage brewed in Netherlands. You get timed out as a mod.
I'm gonna hop out of here. I'm not feeling so good.
Okay, I hope you feel better. Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah, have a good day.
I like the blindfold.
Get well soon.
You will automatically get unmodded? Yeah, I think I did know that one. Hi, Icarus. Elon likes jokes that hurt Foss. I like jokes where you can see an emotional reaction from somebody. Whether that's a very like, oh my god, this hurts my feelings so much, or it's just like, you see their face change and they just slowly turn to somebody. The jokes that cause... Hi, Paste Muncher, thank you for the follow. The jokes that cause, like, an emotional reaction from somebody are the ones that I enjoy the most. So, like, one of my favorite Widest Kids You Know jokes is they're in a meeting. They're in a meeting talking about what everybody at this Staples company does, and they're realizing that they outsource all of their work, and nobody in this headquarters is doing anything anymore. And so... they're grilling everybody at the table, like, what do you do? I watch YouTube videos all day. What do you do? I go down to the Barnes & Noble and stare at the wall. And then this guy they haven't asked yet, he just goes, call me crazy, guys, but I thought we designed and created dream catchers here. And the main guy that's, like, interrogating everybody, he basically does this. He's looking at, he's looking to his, right. And the guy's over here and says, I thought we designed and created dream catchers. And he just goes, go on, please explain. And it's just this, like, it's this really funny, just like, he doesn't even know what to say, because this is so far out of left field that he's just like, yeah, we're a Staples company. We make paper staples. We sell staples and staplers. That's what we do here. And then this other guy just goes, I thought we created and designed dream catchers. And he pulls out like a vanilla folder with fucking 3 dream catchers in it. And he slow turns. He just like, he was grilling these other two and he's like, all right, I will come back to these two. What the fuck did you just say? And he just says, go on. And the guy's like, yeah, for the past 7 years, I've been designing dream catchers at this company. I've missed 4 Christmases designing these things. I've been wondering when we're going to have a meeting about these things, and I've been, like, ready to present them for, like, a year now. The main guy just goes, Timmy, I don't think we have ever worked on staples here. And he's just like, well, that's just great. What the fuck do we do here? And it's them discovering that nobody fucking works at this office because they've just outsourced everything. Heal feed on emotion, fucking Femboicubus. Femboicubus is kind of a cool name. Staples like the hardware store? Yes. Oh, the Dreamcatcher guy is a fad. Good night, Elin. Good night, Wolfmother. Good night, Elder. Sleep well. 4 Christmases. Night, Elder. Okay. I'm gonna put the camera here. I'm going to set it to local anchor. Nope, I'm not gonna set it to local anchor. I'm gonna set it to world anchor. And I'm gonna pop in this tent. I'm too big. You can still kind of see me. Whatever. We are going to recalibrate our legs. Well done, Ewan. Thank you. Why is there no music playing here? Why do I just hear the fucking flies? Avatars. This one. Change. Ah. When alert now was nice to you. Bye, Wrath. Thank you for hanging out. Ah. If I go over here, is the music gonna come back? That's just VIP. Is the music just dead in here? Alright. Okay, I know how to bring up the settings. Video player. World settings. This... Oh, there's a lot more settings here. Okay. Fluffy shader. God, Ray. How do you have background sound? Turn that shit off. Then video player. I know my world sounds are on because we heard the fucking bugs. Get rid of that. Oh, I can throw that. I like that. Video player UI. Why isn't this playing? Okay, well now it is. And then was there a good spot to sit up here? I think there's a better couch down here. Oh, there's just this chair. Curtains. Eh. All the places to sit kind of suck in this map. Was there a colliders button? World setting. Do you actually not have a colliders button? Man. Oh well. I will make do. Title. 6.3 miles. Where is my mouse? There it is. 6.3 miles. And now we rest. Done. Close this. Open that. What is this quality? Oh my god. Hell no. I was lurking in Kuroki's stream. And Twitch had decided, you don't actually want this on 360p. You want this on 1080p. Which is like, no, the fuck I do not. Was that curtain always fucking there? Or did I... I'm struggling so hard with this map, guys. I swear. I'm in the armrest. I just flashbanged myself. Also, got to go die at an appointment on Halloween. Bye, Bye, Violet. I hope I didn't miss you. I hope it goes well. Night, Eller. Well done, comfy. Man, I'm hungry. I don't have money for your place where sell good sausage. Damn. Hi, comfy. Elon, how often do you leave the house for extended periods of time? Once a week, I leave the house for groceries. That's just once a week. Regularly, I don't remember the last time I left the house. He said he's hard, piggies. You know the answer? Man, I sleep on this rusted broom. I wonder why I didn't fall through. The hole did get bigger, though. Never. No, if I don't have to leave the house, I fucking don't. Leaving the house sucks. What is it? This one? Yeah. Can I turn post-processing? I can make it darker? It's already so dark! I'm like, it's so dark. Can I make it, like, a little brighter? Everything just makes it darker!
It's a Halloween map, so...
Right, but, like, I would figure the default is, like... You know, just dark and I could brighten it. Color correction.
Turn dark to 11.
It's... It's just so...
Thanks, Octomage.
Whatever. I like that I can throw the menu. I really like that I can just throw it. Planning to spend a week with Yuland outside his house? What the fuck? Hell no. I go out less than that? Hell yeah. Oh, sick reference, right? I just missed it. Dark, darker, darkest, yet darker. If I get darker, I will go invisible. Did I go over all my news stories? I'm pretty sure I did. There was Monster & Wilds pre-download. Dream I got eaten by a whale. Lodged on a plane. Showed up at Alaska airport. Elon Musk ordered to attend voter lottery lawsuit. Polar bear threw a rock at his enclosure and broke the glass. Delta Runes, Chapter 3 and 4. Mr. Beast's 1,000 eye surgeries drama. News interview with the guy who got hit by a car. During interview, another car crashes 10 feet away. Then VR chat news, they added 2 new ways to open the radio menu. That was my news for today. You need to turn around so your tattoo lights up the rope. Listen, my tattoo isn't that bright. It's not.
My eyes are brighter.
Very much so, yes. World PvP time, Euland. Lock in. Hell no. I don't know. I was such a PvP, like, elitist back before Wrath of the Lich King. Like, Classic and Burning Crusade, I was like, if you play on a PvE server, you're a fucking Care Bear baby. Get the fuck off my game. Trash. And then I played on one for my raiding guild, and wow. Life is so much better on a PvE server. I never want to go back. Based old Euland. You sure? Also, hi, Diggus Dex. Remember, under the tattoos is great breakfast. Based old Euland, based old Euland. Gah. You want to turn around so I can see the tattoo? I'm gonna stare at his ass. No. I want you to get on VR chat, Kimmy, so we can take a nap together. And then I'll take all my clothes off for you if you want the, like, absolute closest look at the tattoo. Wait, to clarify, was this before or after your incel arc? During. This was the incel arc. The incel arc ended with... When did the incel arc end? I guess incel arc Euland wasn't too bad. I would say incel Euland kind of chilled out around Wrath of the Lich King. Maybe Cataclysm. And then Cataclysm to... It would have been BFA. Cataclysm to BFA. I was more like, I just don't want to think about this stuff. And then BFA, I met Core. I met somebody who was trans and just explained a ton of shit to me. I was like, oh. Christian Euland was so toxic. Even Nurgle will make him the god of pestilence. Please, no. Incel Yuli was an elitist? Checks out! I am on VR chat, Core mentioned. I did see that you were on VR chat. Wait, you were transphobic in Incel Arc? Not like... I didn't go out of my way to be transphobic. I wasn't, like, bringing it up transphobic. But, like, I'd see an article about trans people that was very, you know, negative toward them. And I'd be like, they're so weird. And then I would move on, right? I didn't have the highest opinion of it at all. I probably thought along the lines of, you know, God made your body the way he intended and you're defiling it. And I would probably look at it like if I knew somebody who was trans, I'd probably be like, look, I will never believe that you are one way or the other, whatever, you know, you're trying to be. But I'll just call you that because it makes you happy. That's probably... No, that is the mindset I would have had back then. And so, like, if I met somebody who was male to female, and they're like, I'm a woman, I'd be like, yeah, yep, absolutely. And in my head, I'd be thinking, no, you aren't. Then, I grew the fuck up, matured, and met trans people and had a shit ton of things explained to me, and I'm like, oh god, I was awful. What really influenced me the most was this is crazy. The site I went to for porn was called Senkaku Complex. And basically, when you go to this website, they are an anime news article website. You read Rift posts, lol. They are just this turbo, right-wing conservative, like, anti-woke, quite frankly, piece of shit. Holy shit, this man was a Senkaku Complex reader. Giga Incel, yes. And, like, I didn't particularly, like, read all of his articles. I wasn't, like, you know, going there for news. I was going there for porn. I would click on the website, and then I would click on the archive. But I would see, like, the article titles for 3 or 4 of them, and sometimes they'd catch my eyes, and I'd be like, oh, that's interesting, let's read that one. And, like, so I'd see a lot of them that was, like, you know, super anti-Japanese stuff, super anti-feminism, super anti-transgender stuff, and it was just, like, that formulated a lot of my opinions on it. And then I met Core, and she explained to me a lot of shit. Hi, Kiark. And I eventually had to be like, whoa, what the fuck? And then, like, I'd see the Senkaku stuff again, I'd be like, that's just wrong. I've literally seen the numbers for this, and this is just wrong, and now that I'm looking at it in a different light, this is just outright hateful. Oh, God. And I was like, I kind of had this, like, horrifying moment of, I've been looking at this stuff for years. Jesus, what the fuck? And then Senkaku Complex was like, hey, if you want to see our stuff, you have to subscribe to Premium. And I was like, you know what? Now's as good a time as ever to stop coming here. Core mentioned Yippee. Back then, he was slinging verses at chicks. Worse, he was Christian. You were just toxic. Thankfully, I met you after the arc. Cultist Christian. You read Rift posts. I'm still a Christian. Holy shit, this man was a Senkaku Complex reader. Giga Incel Rift. Yeah. Well, usually the excuse is, I read it for the articles, not the porn. Coming or coming. I guess they're both used. Sweet Cheeks did change my mind. After that, I did deeper in the Bible, and I started separated God from religion. How? Wait, what? Huh? You separated God from religion? Maybe you mean, like, you separated religion from religious zealots. You cannot separate God and religion. That's not a thing. I checked Senkaku daily until 2018. Good material? I was probably a little bit after that, Frisu. It was probably like 2019 for me. No, it would have been 2019. I liked their database, and then they made it unusable. They made it so that you literally had to subscribe to Premium to, like, look at certain tags. So I would, like, you know, I would type in all the way through, and it'd be like, you have to subscribe if you want to see that one. And I was like, then what the fuck's the point, man? And we started using other things. I know, sound like magic. Well, I did. Shadow Wizard Smug. That's... I'm not... Riddle, I'm saying you didn't. Quite frankly, I'm just like, that's not how it works. Woohoo, 6.3 miles. You did amazing today, Ewan. Thank you. Woohoo, 6.3 miles. You did amazing today. Okay, Ewan, Rift still writes. I didn't even know his name was Rift, honestly. I didn't know if it was one person or many people. I don't even remember how I got to Senkaku Complex. All I remember is that I liked the porn I could find there. I carved a pumpkin at work. That kind of sounds like a good day at work.
Yulin, I gotta do it.
You gotta?
I gotta.
Alright, go ahead and do it.
Chew. Just kidding.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Aquamage. I really appreciate it. Oh yeah, woohoo, I'm happy Halloweeners. It do be Halloween.
Oh yeah, it is Halloween. Yeah. Okay, I'll do it.
But also you right, the word religion is so misused.
Ara.
Goodness. Octua, chew on that Yulin Freya. Oi! I have a good idea of where we're going today.
Straight to hell. I mean, hello.
Lunch, then I will continue the art. Air blush. Aura. Yeah, no, that was what I don't want to say formulated a lot of my opinions, because it wasn't like I was sitting there going, yeah, this guy's right. This guy's got good takes. It was more like, no, it's the incest no longer wean. It was more like, you know, I'd be on my way to the porn and I'd see a news article from them and it'd be like, furry convention where a fire started. The weird furries huddled together for warmth outside in the cold. These people have a disability and should be put down. And I was like, God, they're weird. God, they're so fucking... Ugh. Soy-fed new male beta cucks. God, I remember lines like that now that you mention it. I remember, if there's one thing I took away from Senkaku Complex, it was furries were like, not just weird, they were stupid. And they like it was just what was wrong with them, just actually what was wrong with them. And then in VR chat, this was like 2020. I'm hanging out with my friend Tao. And she's like, hey, I'm going to a party. You want to come with? And I was like, yeah, sure. And so we go to this party. It's a furry party. Every single person there is a furry. My excess overlay just crashed. Every single person there is a furry, except for me. I'm the only person that, like, doesn't have anything like even animal ears. Can I... Okay. Excess overlay crashed, and to relaunch it, I can't use Steam overlay.
Xbox, record that.
No, don't record that, Xbox.
Xbox, fuck the pumpkin.
What? Fine.
You don't fuck the pumpkin?
Don't fuck the pumpkin.
What do you mean?
What type of fucking the pumpkin are we talking here?
Like, I mean, we carved the pumpkin, and we put a hole in the pumpkin.
Yeah, no, I don't like that type of fucking pumpkin. I thought we were talking about, like, the other type of fucking the pumpkin, where you've got the pumpkin, you've got the stem sticking out the top, and you know, sit on that.
Would it be sturdy enough?
Oh yeah, pumpkins are solid.
How'd you know? I feel like you fucked a pumpkin.
Have you
up.
never held a pumpkin before?
I live in Australia, dog.
They don't have pumpkins there?
I mean, no, we have pumpkins, but like, it's not like we have like there's like small like we have other variety of pumpkins which aren't like the sturdy stemmed looking ass ones.
Pumpkins are really fucking solid.
I mean, it probably is.
You could, like, if you threw it hard enough and hit somebody in the temple, you could probably crack skull.
Can you crack my skull?
Maybe. Senkaku Complex made one of my friends call me a trap and asked me to do trap cosplay until I was 27. Oh boy. Okay, chat, this is the greatest Hear Me Out of the year. Time to put cat ears on you and Xbox, fuck you. Only cat ears, give him a tail too. I'd fuck the pumpkin if it wasn't locked over. Hi, Yuki. Hi, Yuki. Can you get Moogle ears and wings and tails you? No. Hi, North. Do Moogles have tails? I don't think so. Pumpkin fuckers? Furries are the closest thing 40k Fae wants to be. I'm sure if you have a furry enough material, it will make a sick 40k armor suit. I'm Transome. I do other things with pumpkins. Based. You, Australian, have some bitch-ass pumpkins. JK, pumpkin are great. True and relatable. Okay. No, so I go to this party. They're all furries, and I'm sitting here just thinking like, oh god. They didn't tell me it was gonna be all furries. I mean, they're a furry. But like, they're furry light, and everybody here is like hard furry. Everybody here is like full-on anthropomorphic avatars. And I'm like, they didn't fucking tell me it was gonna be like this. Do I just go? I don't want to like be weird. And so I stuck around, and some guy ended up being, he was super nice, and we ended up talking to him. I ended up talking to him about his history degree for like 2 fucking hours. And like, a lot of people came up to me and introduced themselves. They were like, hey, you know, nice to meet you. You cute avatar. Who'd you come with? And I was like, I came with Tal. And they're like, oh, we love Tal. Friend of Tal is a friend of ours. And I was like, yeah. Like, everybody was just super, super, super nice. And I walked away from that party being like, literally just my entire perception of furries has changed. Because I thought they were all weird. Now I feel like just a dick, and I've been bullying the nice kid. And like, since then, I think some furries are cringe. I think absolutely. There's a lot of them that are like, you know, they're a little bit cringe. But I don't think cringe makes you a good or bad person. I've got some friends that I think are fucking cringe, and I love them. Furries are all the rich people in the world. Trust me, no one will bat an eye if you don't wear a furry, Abby. Nodders, Curzia, yo. And
How do I
that's the
get
thing.
this thing off my head?
That's not part of you?
No, I put it on my head.
Come here. See if I can take it off.
Wait, hang on. Test.
And that's the thing that killed the right wing and those hyper crazy people.
Am I wearing clothes?
You are. Well, okay, you are wearing clothes. I don't know if you're wearing clothes in the camera. Put your arm in camera.
Was it in far enough? Am I arming
you
far
are.
enough?
You do have clothes on camera.
Okay. I'm so paranoid now.
I mean, I do
Hey, who's that
appreciate that.
naked red chick.
I got it.
You got it? Oh,
Yeah. What you
fuck.
needed to do was you needed to have your hand over it and then hold down on the control stick, and then that lets you grab it.
Oh.
So if you're just trying to grab it, it was impossible. Also, who's talking? That's Kimmy. Curzy in chat. Imagine being cringe.
Me.
I'm never cringe. Cringe wish it was me. Hi, Kumi. We gotta raid. We gotta raid before this person ends. Because they've already been going for 3 hours. They walked with us yesterday. It was Jack. I am gonna take a nap. And I hope everybody enjoys their Halloween. Oh, I wonder if my mom got me anything for Halloween. But yeah. Where am I gonna put the camera?
Hi.
This map is cool. It was like the popular hangout spot. And so I look at the behavior. Just look at me. You come in here. You come in at this gate. And you know, you're in the graveyard. And then you've got the house there. A little patio that has a bunch of games.
I've been doing that a lot, actually.
And then in the back here,
The
you've
other
got the
day, if I recall
you've got the
correctly,
little beach, which this is where we were walking. Once I did the exercises in the graveyard, we came out here. Why is there no music? Anchor World. Have you guys ever been beach camping? Beach camping is actually one of the coolest ways to go camping. You put all your shit on a boat, and then you find a sandy beach on a lake and just run your boat into the shore. Unload, and then you do a double tie anchor. The beach is cool. I have been in that world before, walking our way over. Here are the socials. And /raid 728. How long are his ads going for? A minute? Okay, I'm gonna sit on this for a little bit. I did beach camping, but enjoy the mosquitoes. But don't enjoy the mosquitoes? Thank you for the stream, you in the chat. Thanks for the stream. I've done car camping, where, you know, you basically just drive to a campsite and take all the stuff out of your car. That's probably the camping style I would enjoy the most now. But, like, I think that is the most boring way to go camping.
I prefer the cold weather, even though it messes with me.
Where's the music?
I like.
Why is... Did the music end by me going to the beach? No, it's... I don't get the music in this world. I have done... backpacking. That's where you drive somebody in your car. Drive somebody in your car? Drive somewhere in your car. With, your backpacking stuff. And then, you know, hike for 5 to 10 miles. Set up camp in the middle of nowhere. And then, you know, when you're done camping, backpack back. I've done boat camping, and I've done kayak camping. Kayak is kind of similar to... Well, kayak or canoe camping. They're similar to boat, but I don't know. Boat is no effort. It's basically the same as car camping, but further away from the lights and roads. Well, it was car camping, but at beach? Because mosquito was eating us? One time we went backpacking, and we set up our camp, like, right on the lake, and it ended up being, like, on a mosquito nest. We were actually getting swarmed, and when we realized, this is a fucking mosquito nest, we, packed up all our shit and went up this massive hill. So we weren't next to the lake anymore, but it was way better. Okay. We're starting the raid. But yeah. Wait, you did camp? You don't like going out? Yeah, no, my parents, they tried to make me an outdoorsy kid growing up, and it was, I'm not an outdoorsy person, despite their efforts. Mosquito nests are pretty easy to spot, though. Well, it was kind of just like marshy land that we camped on. It was like a marshy pit that we didn't see in the grass. I don't know. It's been like 25 years. Bye, everyone. Bye. Thank you, everybody, for keeping me company. We did 6.3 miles. I love you. Bye.